morning show, Joy News, and across Joy business platforms for a month-long national conversation on Ghana's food security and agribusiness future. Week 1 focuses on government policy, trade and financing for food sovereignty. Week 2 explores research, innovation, mechanization and live coverage of the Ghana Horticulture Expo 2026 from the 11th to the 13th of June at the State House forecourt. Week 3 examines infrastructure, value addition, youth participation and agricultural financing, while Week 4 highlights opportunities across key horticulture value chains. The final week looks at consumer power and Ghana's roadmap to food sovereignty by 2030. Stay tuned to Joy FM and Joy News.
Enti sa wo to mackerel aye waduane a na wato Africa Queen mackerel na wechawe no mu keke lompakwa.
When I wake up in the morning I brush my teeth.
Oh Fabia, na what you try say na wo did no
man patro sa toothpaste na da de buy no se me di chichi mesi na me num hwehwe me na me bosof no me
we nya excuse abofra de wo sorry anopa e wo se wo di try wo say ansan we didi na ono so e de na ye ne sere what you try say.
Yes ma'am, medical kids toothpaste na ode buy and run and e chichi mesi.
Why are there Cal Kids toothpaste there ye mama fat sem wa mo di enfie mienu opim enfie nsia
na me de say strawberry na me be say me dimpo.
Debbie yeni e toothpaste enye tofe why yes say the Cal Kids toothpaste be mama fra we di enfie mienu opim enfie nsia de atwitwiri wo mo se every say e boa ese a emu abotokro ana ahye e pamom wawa e hase na mana ho den mapa me bomodin say me the Cal Kids toothpaste be mama me twitwiri wo mo se abribia Cal Kids toothpaste e mama fra si twitwiri ye ni jese
Cal happy smile.
Ensema wudwa esi nyina emu akasi a ewosa wuti biara Asempa yetia na wobetino Asempa yetia eye kasebo a ye de bro ewo Asempa FM enwe no nsia empire mu 6:30 sharp ensema wudwa esi ye hu ye ni nyina ye de bro Asempa yetia eye straight to the point essence Asempa yetia
Achedie kesie o. Electroland Ghana Limited die. Ye mamo achedie kesie for our loyal customers o. Because your loyalty deserves more. Ye mamo achedie kesie pa. Big rewards for you and me from Accra to Tamale all over Ghana. Electroland die #1. Just buy your favorite Samsung, TCL, Media and Nasco Electronics from any Electroland showroom or authorized reseller store nationwide. Dial *928*8888# or go to register.electrolandraffles.com and enter our weekly and monthly draws and stand a chance to win big. From TVs, ACs, fridges, gas cookers, washing machines, sound towers, mobile phones, and more rewards just for you. Approved by NLA Characters Platform. Electroland Ghana Limited. Rewarding your loyalty the big way. Terms and conditions apply.
Hello, Medindi Wakadri. Na mei was anti-sama for what you say.
Ma hi, friend me Pamela. Mr. Mami mobile app details na yen fan travel to me bio.
Ana me Crawford was to say me free.
Hello, customer experience. You're blocking my account, Mr. Mami pin number na me unblock you.
Ebenum dia ho pepre to me feed imo.
Mr. click the link what text message I send one say Ciara. Na ya upgrade won ko yen ATM services for front so.
Na wona manage won ho pa ne wona wo click kane ansa na wo modwene ho. Can no cray like play won't crow bit me out of sales and fidimo bon who buy kai say EcoBank ain't free and I send you email and I messaging me sao pin OTP bank card and I Ghana card one semda ma winning now EcoBank the Pan-African Bank.
Africa Queen tea deep pepper perco deep purple enti sa wo to mackerel aye waduane a na wato Africa Queen mackerel na wechawe no mu keke lompakwa.
Jack patabare vi manya ku
Wado asie obia wodi atiaro pa ani awia neso adunu mra eye bibia ewo Asempa FM 94.7 Bibia ejumani fufra ye Asempa FM Monday to Thursday 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Omedo
Bibia wo bisa traffic ne tia. Ye make sure baby be dodge afa. Enyum no so. Dia be be na ekọ. Training stories and Philistine na. Eso ne sade so. Mesia ma. Ne mu menka ncho bia o. E be ko konsa dia ye mia. Just bibia tumadi wa Asempa FM so. Edishia me Monday to Thursday 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eye bibia.
Achedie kesie o. Electroland Ghana Limited die. Ye mamo achedie kesie for our loyal customers o. Because your loyalty deserves more. Ye mamo achedie kesie pa. Big rewards for you and me from Accra to Tamale all over Ghana. Electroland die #1. Just buy your favorite Samsung, TCL, Media and Nasco Electronics from any Electroland showroom or authorized reseller store nationwide. Dial *98*8888# or go to register.electrolandraffles.com and enter our weekly and monthly draws and stand a chance to win big. From TVs, ACs, fridges, gas cookers, washing machines, sound towers, mobile phones, and more rewards just for you. Approved by NLA Characters Platform. Electroland Ghana Limited. Rewarding your loyalty the big way. Terms and conditions apply.
Nante musta bia aba foforo no ana se wonni me yare ne na me dipadue mu a enka wie wonya me wrofo kra. Oh sorry kakra na nanse ache me chinka sei asemu bu ade wonni Lawson herbal mixture e wo fi Lawson herbal mixture ene ewu adwuma ye pa efi se me malaria ne kan ne ho a achinje sei na Lawson herbal mixture so edusun kunim no wonam ya pa wo bu anwa bia wumia no kra wonte hwe enso akire no na ye no ya afi malaria koko afitikro mu amane hunu wapo so taye wo ya Lawson herbal mixture ebetine tama ho atokra ene yes Lawson herbal mixture ma me hoto me dia me da was na we no enye sika na me be da was oh let us in kind wo no o chibre me nya me ko pebia process ya our pharmacy kamika na herbal shop bia be me o man phone 020 267 5778 and then 0242 133-577. Lawson herbal mixture there. A whole nasi in kind.
Prepzone.
Asempa from UCF and last year massive. A feed ye jai. 30th May 2026. He have on a buyer there. Tema buyer there. Netia fi UEFA Champions League. A buyer Arsenal. And Paris Saint-Germain. She just be a woman in Shantra match in Mumu James Crimson with Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa from UCF Funday. Afi. Ayaja. Obani son concron. And upon 9K. Yendia good Yahodroni at Tedia Pines Asia. 5-a-side football competition. Penalty shooter challenge. Mani Mema. Flip the bottle challenge. Fun quiz. Sack race. Atadi abedi akofie wuntimi so afei hotel enu 4 p.m. at the grand finale Arsenal versus PSG. Yes, sure Giants Crimson no live commentary yaso adom FM ya Asempa FM why na win na some match ne pa na wie ya yati mafo be prepare na Arsenal saboni kuma sase solo ko eti se date ne so 30th May our Havana Tema Community 9 Asempa FM UCL Funday free eti ma yeshia ya wo hia na wo just powered by Adom FM and Adom TV wo penchire mu bia 0242-376-445. Nasco, Soccer Bet, the digital case condoms, the Havana Park and Restaurant, DSTV, Jaga 4 Bites, Laughing Mouthwash, Aqua Dot Mineral Water, LPG, Asempa from UCL Funday. Malaysia.
Achedie kesie o. Electroland Ghana Limited die. Ye mamo achedie kesie for our loyal customers o. Because your loyalty deserves more. Ye mamo achedie kesie pa. Big rewards for you and me from Accra to Tamale all over Ghana. Electroland die #1. Just buy your favorite Samsung, TCL, Media and Nasco Electronics from any Electroland showroom or authorized reseller store nationwide. Dial *98*8888# or go to register.electrolandraffles.com and enter our weekly and monthly draws and stand a chance to win big. From TVs, ACs, fridges, gas cookers, washing machines, sound towers, mobile phones, and more rewards just for you. Approved by NLA Characters Platform. Electroland Ghana Limited. Rewarding your loyalty the big way. Terms and conditions apply.
Asempa from UCF and
year massive. I feed you, 30th May 2026. He have on a buyer there. Tema buyer there. Next year, UEFA Champions League. A buyer Arsenal. And now Paris Saint-Germain. She just be a woman in Shansha match in the moment with John Screen so with Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa from UCL Funday. Afi. Ayaja. Obani so son concro. And open 9K. Yedia good ya hold one ya Tedia Pines Asia. 5-a-side football competition. Penalty shooter challenge. Mani mema. Flip the bottle challenge. Fun quiz. Sack race. Sesabebre. Atedia big dia kofi you want to miss. After your tell and 4 p.m. At the grand finale. Arsenal versus PSG. Yes, sure. Giants Screen so no. Live commentary. Yasua to my family Asempa FM. Swine winning. That's a match in the Panaria. Yati Mafoba Prepzone. Nasa Sabonin Kumasasi. Solo cool. It is a date in this 30th May. Our Tia Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa FM UCL Funday. Free. It's my issue. We just see a powered bar to my fam. And Yatung TV. Open Chiremobia. Press 0242 376 445. Mekuasia Nasco. Soccer Bet. The Dishito Kiss Condom. Tia Havana Park and Restaurant. DSCV. Jaga 4B Test. Laughing Mouthwash. Aqua Dot Mineral Water. LPG. Asempa from UCL Funday. Malaysia.
Obo, me oye. What for Rudia so? Adai.
And then me we yabo. Doctors menya hepatitis B.
And you know what? Oh, in the Doctor Kosia ya. What power specialist Eba Hospital? Hey, yet was Sanya Bini. What hepatitis? I hear someone word on Kwang Krum. Nansa baby do for kwa can say. One on the hepatitis award. Was ya to be America? Ni UK Bruchimem. Naka so jeno kwa. Sa na fatally famu fryer donchon. Ebeko. Prostate sa kompa ju koma bosso. And all set it say wo. Seko to jenwa ya goso kra. Fako power specialist Herbal Hospital. Oh we drunk sa enye wenkwa. Osa ya de odobi.
Oba, unchira me hose mebre.
Kumasi. Wo fe yes Lebosum Road. Jasper filling station opposite Engran. Kwabenya Pokuyasi SCP Quantum so. Takrade. Anaji SH. Anaji MA Primary School. Ishanimu. Telephone 0244 544 422 0200 383831. WhatsApp 0555 797878. Power Specialist Herbal Hospital. Yeah, dear last stop.
Asempa from UCL Funday. Not last year massive. I feed you, 30th May 2026. He have on a buyer there. Tema buyer there. Next year, UEFA Champions League. A buyer Arsenal. And now Paris Saint-Germain. She just be a woman in Shansha match in the moment with John Screen so with Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa from UCL Funday. Afi. Ayaja. Obani so son concro. And open 9K. Yedia good ya hold one ya Tedia Pines Asia. 5-a-side football competition. Penalty shooter challenge. Mani mema. Flip the bottle challenge. Fun quiz. Sack race. Sesabebre. Atedia big dia kofi you want to miss. After your tell and 4 p.m. At the grand finale. Arsenal versus PSG. Yes, sure. Giants Screen so no. Live commentary. Yasua to my family Asempa FM. Swine winning. That's a match in the Panaria. Yati Mafoba Prepzone. Nasa Sabonin Kumasasi. Solo cool. It is a date in this 30th May. Our Tia Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa from UCL Funday. Free. It's my issue. We just see a powered bar to my fam. And Yatung TV. Open Chiremobia. Press 0242 376 445. Mekuasia Nasco. Soccer Bet. The Dishito Kiss Condom. Tia Havana Park and Restaurant. DSCV. Jaga 4B Test. Laughing Mouthwash. Aqua Dot Mineral Water. LPG. Asempa from UCL Funday. Malaysia.
Jack Patabare Vimanya Ku.
Wado asie. Obia wodi atiaro pa ani awia. Nanso aduru numra. Eye bibia. Ewo Asempa FM 94.7. Bibia ejumadi fufra. Yedi aba Asempa FM Monday to Thursday 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Obadoma. Bibia wo bisa traffic netia. Yebechiso bibia be doji afa. Enyum no so. Dia de be na eko. Training stories and Philistine. Eso me sad so. Mesia ma. Nemu menkancho bia o. Ebeko konsa dia yemia. Just bibia jumadi wa Asempa FM so. Edisiame Monday to Thursday 8:30 p.m. to 10 p.m. Eye bibia.
Asempa from UCL Funday. Not last year year massive. A feed ye jai. 30th May 2026. See Havana Bayade. Tema Bayade. Nechi afi UEFA Champions League. Bayer Arsenal. And Paris Saint-Germain. Se desi bi a woman in Shansha match in Mumu Jans Screen so with Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa from UCL Funday. Afi. Ayaja Obani so son concro. Anopa 9K. Yedia Gudia Hodwani a Tedia Pines Asia. 5-a-side football competition. Penalty shooter challenge. A man mema. Flip the bottle challenge. Fun quiz. Sack race. Sesabebre. A Tedia big Diako if you want to miss. After your talent 4 p.m. At the grand finale. Arsenal versus PSG. Yes, sure. Giants Chris on. Live commentary. Yasua to my family Asempa FM. Swine winning. That's a match in the Panaria. Yatimophobe Prepzone. Nasa Sabonin Kumasasi. Solo cool. It is a date in this 30th May. Our Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa FM UCL Funday. Free. It's my issue. We just see a powered bar to my fam. And Yatung TV. Open Chiremobia. Press 0242 376 445. Mekuasias. Nasco. Soccer Bet. The Digital Case Condom. Havana Park and Restaurant. DSTV. Jaga 4P Test. Laughing Mouthwash. Aqua Dot Mineral Water. LPG. Asempa from UCL Funday. Malaysia.
Did you know that Ghana currently spends more than 8 billion Ghana cedis annually importing food that can be produced locally? That is why this June, Joy Business and the Super Morning Show, in partnership with the Federation of Associations of Ghanaian Exporters, FAGE, bring you the Joy Agribusiness Month 2026 under the theme, From Soil to Sovereignty, Building Ghana's Agricultural Self-Reliance Through Innovation. Join us on the Joy Super Morning Show, Joy News, and across Joy Business platforms for a month-long national conversation on Ghana's food security and agribusiness future. Week 1 focuses on government policy, trade and financing for food sovereignty. Week 2 explores research, innovation, mechanization and live coverage of the Ghana Horticulture Expo 2026 from the 11th to the 13th of June at the State House forecourt. Week 3 examines infrastructure, value addition, youth participation and agricultural financing, while Week 4 highlights opportunities across key horticulture value chains. The final week looks at consumer power and Ghana's roadmap to food sovereignty by 2030. Stay tuned to Joy FM and Joy News.
Asempa from UCL Funday. Last year massive. A feed ye jai. 30th May 2026. See Havana Bayade. Tema Bayade. Nechi afi UEFA Champions League. Bayer Arsenal. And Paris Saint-Germain. Se desi bi a woman in Shansha match in Mumu Jans Screen so with Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa from UCL Funday. Afi. Ayaja Obani so son concro. Anopa 9K. Yedia Gudia Hodwani a Tedia Pines Asia. 5-a-side football competition. Penalty shooter challenge. A man mema. Flip the bottle challenge. Fun quiz. Sack race. Sesabebre. A Tedia big Diako if you want to miss. After your talent 4 p.m. At the grand finale. Arsenal versus PSG. Yes, sure. Giants Chris on. Live commentary. Yasua to my family Asempa FM. Swine winning. That's a match in the Panaria. Yatimophobe Prepzone. Nasa Sabonin Kumasasi. Solo cool. It is a date in this 30th May. Our Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa from UCL Funday. Free. It's my issue. We just see a powered bar to my fam. And Yatung TV. Open Chiremobia. Press 0242 376 445. Mekuasias. Nasco. Soccer Bet. The Digital Case Condom. Havana Park and Restaurant. DSTV. Jaga 4P Test. Laughing Mouthwash. Aqua Dot Mineral Water. LPG. Asempa from UCL Funday. Malaysia.
Show and show ni ebano kwa eba wo sports mling keminjele. Show and show ni ebano kwa eba wo sports mling keminjele.
Prepzone. Yo wadinwa pro. Sports station Asempa 94.7 FM. If you day piano, yes, we take one zone for fraud. Can you and switch it? I am Prepzone. The latest news around the world of sports. Weekend games, no in-depth preview and analysis. Nayama hot betting odds for the weekend. And
The love is come. Money love. That's money love.
Show me Prepzone. Every day, 7 to 9:30 p.m. Don't miss the show. Make a sound in Takrenos. #Prepzone. Prepzone.
Show and show ni. Ebano kwa iba sports FM. Keminjele.
Yo wadi no apo Eric Aseidu Boadi. Atakabu awoda akuyamu, akochemu abramo, wachifu ba moforo no. Wa secretary, wa kurupajan, wa kurokotia konkurensro. Aseidu Boadi wo ye opromposi prempesi a waya ade no no. Oyifri ampasachi sankranchi kantankashiriba. Ason frankatachi breku Eric Aseidu Boadi. Wona wodu chiwe mu nanso watinka from da. Ohunte hunu no. Kejua nankasa wona wo yisubura wo bintumi sabinum kompresu. Kejua nankasa Eric Aseidu Boadi. Wo ye enfofo bi makantin fam. Frichi fracha frafata fentefrem. Osapachi di jama do. Kejua wo ye opumpuni tiriku a wo bona tuduru. Eric Aseidu Boadi wo hwam kasa breku kejua nankasa wona ma homna so ne hwam etito. Enti ma homna so ne hwam entutu ntese tem. Kejua nankasa. More fire! The lion is about to roar. More fire!
You know what time it is? Achisa. Attention, please.
Time to talk about sports.
In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen.
Guess who is on the radio?
It's your favorite or girlfriend's favorite.
He's Eric. Everybody calls him Kejua.
I call him my Abdul Star.
He's Buta Papa.
He's one of my favorite voices in the entire world.
Let's welcome
Eric Aseidu Boadi.
Exciting, smooth,
sexy, professional.
Numero uno en antena.
Asempa FM.
Show
This is a better sweet of sports music. Dynamic Hot Friday. And now you're Friday. This is a better sweet marvelous sweet just me what do you mean Dynamic Hot Friday.
Ghana for and a day at Asempa. Ghana for and a day at Asempa. What you wanna say when in car? I have for radio. Tim to Asempa FM. Let you can see the point. What was a bed? Let you put the Asempa. What was a bed? Let you can see the wedding. What was a bed? Let you put the Asempa. What was a bed? Let you can see the wedding. I'm on an insem, dear Fiesem. Nina or the Sumo. Ball, make it to the life commentary. Men right now. What was a bed? Let you put the Asempa. What was a bed? Let you can see the wedding. What was a bed? Let you put the Asempa. What was a bed? Let you can see the wedding.
They say, oh, you kiss on it here. Before you put what the come bet. And they say, it's in them. Also, only be that. Now, wouldn't it be so that? They say, oh, you kiss on it here. Before you put what the come bet. And they say, it's in them. Also on Nibida. No would nip be so da.
What bonny do you next week or our match? What's our Cobondia? What's our contract? Now, daddy. Hallelujah. Amen.
Everywhere, all the 16 regions in England has been touched. And it's a movement. 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 And it is stronger than appetite.
Mr. Speaker, if you are a fan of football, and I'm happy to see you the other day jubilating when Ghana won, but there was a player in the United Kingdom, in England, called Maguire, who was playing for Manchester United. Harry Maguire. He's a defender. He was tackling everybody and throwing his bodies everywhere, that he was seen as the best defender in the world. Manchester United went and bought him. He became the biggest threat at the center of Manchester United's defense, tackling Manchester players and giving assists to opponents. Mr. Speaker, when even the opponents fail to score, Maguire will score for them. Mr. Speaker, you remember in this country we also had an economic Maguire. Mr. Speaker, the biggest fear now is that we may be paying appearance fee for this Maguire to now score downgrade against Ghana.
Mwa mutwa bet nyanya mishra mo afi nyame betile ni ma kire onyankopon we ye bompa ye de bet fo nyina hya won sa papa enya bet yanke ne ye hwan enya bet anke rade we he papa boys ye the boys hya won sa aho kire ntina bet ya savior ye the boys nyina hya won sa papa mo makoma munye du papa ma ye nyansa se ne be yemfa sike nyina ntwa bet kakra betwa ne kakra to papa enyumbre bet fo Association of Bet Betters Association ya ba papa Bet Betters Association papa anadwi ye de akoma ye gina wanim papa bie osoro ma osin tina nim nkyere weekend yi papa ma code bia ne all bia bia emfa papa bet fo yi ye nye obi abone ye ndi obi atem ye nkofo obi yire papa bet fo ye nko wi obi ade kakra kuta ye ne ye pese ye invest na multiply to nim kyere yo na bet fo ye bre ye tumi hyeha be boss na pa enyumre bet ni bia o Ghana sira no to ne nkwadem ma enije soronkombra na kumem masani pa no so hu se sebio onyame odo no ye da papa so ye daye papa ye di nkoma so ye daye papa ma bet embra ye ni so ma ye hu teams no na bless ye na ema bibia enkoso jojo ewo Yesu di mu amen.
Asempa International make the first city irade papa me de bo for ye papa mama nyansa mi fen tubeti na me wini so a me bo oso for ye papa bonimu papa o ye da sida ene de bama papa irade mama debate papa
feri ampa dia chengia chiao osuno fofre yesu me sraw the bet fu nyina ba wani bet bia be ye lost bia ipem yanso so yini bet ni pie send your odds ni sraw no send your correct odds and pay odds bia am be send your wi na afi be edit intini edit no players bi omo na hwe pomo bia trent no omo na refuse your message games bia e bo omo yare bi oben ho magwa bia be she omo bia so e mane mo bi ukakufu nyina omo ntina bench sraw
nkofona say mana say Jesus Christ mewu Jesus Christ ya polio radi ya polio nkofona say everything you better say pray Jesus radi mewu like me say I need my clock here the my clock bet there you Chelsea
kotwa pa de wason lele ese mujano kwan na kipa be na mo kofa na yi mo kofa na hen ane boarding din kipa bi na odampo de mi baba hono ke oya de kabla kalaza fine kipa sabla kablaza kipa sabata kapa kasablaga abuzo se dai kapa kablaza ni dino no o Spain na o Spain international no kapa kapalaza wow
Money me have fake kitchen, money me have fake kitchen, money me hand food, money me have fake kitchen, money me hand fake, money me chunky food, money me hand.
Yeah, Ghana for, and a day at Asempa, Ghana for. And a day I tell them this. What you wanna say when in car? I have for radio. Tim to Asempa FM. Let's hear we can see the boy. What was a bed? Let's hear we dear Monsampa. What was a bed? Let's hear we can see the boy. What was a bed? Let's hear we dear Monsampa. What was a bed? Let's hear we can see the boy. I'm on them, near fearsome. Nina or the song. Ball, make it to the life commentary. Men right now. What was a bed? Let's hear good dear Monsampa. What was a bed? Let's hear we can see the body. What was a bed? Let's hear good dear Monsampa. What was a bed? Let's hear we can see the body.
Asempa FM. Asempa FM.
Because what also me I feel they were there, but I'm not for who say because sit here near Breba. Me I'm not for a while. Why ask now? Because go for new coach the queen Niaka. Now yes, you can say a name of fast now. I didn't see the name of fast now because what also me I feel they were there, but I'm not for who say because sit here near Breba. Me I'm not for a while. Why ask now? Because go for new coach the queen Niaka so no. And then Arsenal, according to the numbers.
Yeah, Nanti America say Arsenal Football Club, a year or more after. Say Oje Arsenal Football Club, Udi Edin Arsenal, a year numerology now. Arsenal Football Club, Ebeka Koma on 9 in numerology no. And no Arsenal.
9.
Yes, 9.
Okay. I'm in from a pain because another about a mass.
Oh, okay.
Arsenal 9.
Yes, Arsenal Football Club. 9. 9 no Edin Arsenal no. And no member on 9 no. And I watch Arsenal Football Club. Date Arsenal on the 11th December 1886. And you date Arsenal Football Club. O de ni nyina no so eye calculation e be kwa come
1. Yes. I never 1.
See a can
zone. See ka boom here 1 there. Was ni time I say yete no.
Iti se obi beje liga coach na owo ho no. Ne energy ne influence no eno eka ho bi.
Okay. How does Arteta's own play here?
Mikel Arteta ohwe ni season as he say ano owo Arsenal no o join Arsenal Football Club here be.
Okay.
That's what I said. Yes.
From 2019, better than above.
Yes, ohwe Mikel Arteta as a manager at Arsenal Football Club. Mikel Esha say ewo
Mikel, yes.
Yes.
It's a 6 no saboha.
Yes, 6 no saboha. Into a chat and they say odiye juma.
The chat ni
yes. Chat ni nyina.
Well, I didn't be master the okay kan nyina a change.
Say a bit change ya. Na ebia na be mistake ewo baby. Ebiana nambe bia
zone ebiana but does it happen say oh you know why ko mistake na
oh yes
what be kind boldly say na be si na kodane
but ni ameme kan de mimi nim ni amaye ni ameme kan no mimi nim ni amaye enu nti na make say we ni de eye dito this year say Arsenal beje English Premier League no eye more than 95%. Yes, Arsenal beje English Premier League but Tima Arsenal or Premier League no points will be dodo no endru more than 91 points when you are between 89-90 points.
Say Arsenal budget league no.
Yes.
Onya more than 90.
Onya more than 90.
So say who you kiss on it ya?
Yeah. Ghana for and a day at Asempa. Ghana for and a day at Asempa. What you wanna say when in car? I have for radio.
Team to Asempa FM. Patu Asempa. Etia Boadi Asempa. Patu Asempa. Etia Rekasi Edu Boadi. Patu Asempa. Etia Boadi Asempa. Patu Asempa. Etia Rekasi Edu Boadi. Amana Ninsem, Niafiensem. Nina Odusumu. Ball, make it to the life commentary. Men right now. Patu Asempa. Etia Boadi Asempa. Patu Asempa. Etia Rekasi Edu Boadi. Patu Asempa. Etia Boadi Asempa. Patu Asempa. Etia Rekasi Edu Boadi.
Prepzone. Show and show ni. Ebano kwa eba wo sports mling. Kia minjele.
Right, fantastic evening. Good evening, Accra. Good evening, Ghana. Good evening, the world. Yes, Fache send show no yansha sientem. Fache say yansha sientem. You know, any which way we are here. From now till 10 p.m. It is your favorite evening sports show. In fact, your weekend show. I need you pass sports mudiana. Any idea, bro? Show him, Mrs. Uti. Now to dinner on smile ya and your program. Chance Bibia will be everything someday inside some and a special show dedicated to tomorrow's big day. Yes. The UEFA Champions League grand finale. Arsenal up against Paris Saint-Germain. Who wins it? Back to back for Paris Saint-Germain. And I say Arsenal, winning for the first time, I should say. And in American Crab and a betcha, Arsenal said on some bro last week. Arsenal for almost say and Shadan said it be doing. I just said, yes, I know good tree protest the crowd. Be a Gilliga. Mobile, your mama, your baby, fine, and now dear your book. Your busani opebia and but the main focus will be on that particular game bass watching at 4 p.m. Na yashe chances of both sides and how on between Irene against each other. You know, say Arsenal they winning against Paris Saint-Germain, and Paris Saint-Germain they winning against Arsenal. How it be see and they bear bold predictions. Yes, tonight they bear bold predictions. Pa na yashe say ebebemu and I say emo. Watching these two sides throughout the season, saying and ebesi ako. Ni na muno. Emeni kapia and ebeche. So many issues up on our table, and apart from the UEFA Champions League, Utimon say yes. Nanwada Conference League na England for Naje. Europa League na England for Naje. Hey. Champions League England for the Belgiana. You know how it will go. It is all but done. It is almost done. Menka say Tunsumudi series Hunamukura is 80%. Jose Mourinho is the next manager of Real Madrid. Yes, that is it. It is happening. And so, how the Real Madrid election on 7 side something, which is the Mourinho in corner. I say but Dolly, we say Dolly, that announcement will be made. And Tishanusa FMA. When him say the French Open is on, Roland Garros is on, Yannick Sinner, and he done a bit maybe been Sinner. Petre sa Sinner say, wa feel dizzy. Which mean what you see, you send a fimo. Already, a caress, send a no idea, so bit maybe Venezuela and fat. Semo. A few days to the World Cup. May we find less than 2 weeks to the World Cup. The Mundial is on in USA, Mexico, and Canada. Abba. And yes, small tournament in the air. Countries I want to start in name squads. A bit diabeto Jana and she was Jebia Cohon, Oko Holland Foa, Jeremy Frimpon Nim, Oko Brazil, so someone drop it, be name a campo, helicopter, you know, the best one in Chino. Helicopter, the chairman, I said, go to Jibon Kati, but new Nehobetono, yo yate. The Ecoso Hormone England, the extra power players, English manager Thomas Tuchel, drop you my last week, you come over brain, Yansharan Kawasen Bebre, the Ghanaian Premier League, I'm a DM Sporting Club, champions of the Ghanaian Premier League. And so, Ghanaian Premier League na Kwampiaso no the FA Cup finale is on Sunday, 6 p.m. Nations FC up against Dreams FC. And Dreams hoping to do it again, and Nations for the first time. It will not be a bad game at all at the University of Ghana Stadium at the final of the MTN FA Cup. And you're born MTN FA Cup. We are waiting by the grace of God. Premier, second division, third division, division will be a new MTN FA Cup will be a new MTN FA Cup will be a new. So you'll see how that particular game goes. You have to see. And it is signing after signing, signing after signing, signing after signing. Say each Black Queens player ebenya 20,000 Ghana cedis from Bet Power as locker room bonus or WAFCON omukwemu. Enya nonkwa 3.5 million Ghana cedis. And I bet Power some of the supported Black Stars and Black Queens about the 2026 World Cup and the WAFCON campaigns. In the morning, you're touching on sponsorship. How do I ever buy finance? I be Koya say the best Black Stars player ebenya a brand new car. A brand new car, mam grofose maza. Na Black Star player they all command a brand new car and they are bad Premier League. And so we know what your budget, and so a sudden signings be a cocosu and a back to back Techno 4 and a GFA almost signing, you know. I just then yasam get to Accra Techno GH or my assign a deal. I'm more second Biasono or more and a Bayer, the official smartphone partner of the Black Stars as part of the strategic partnership. No, Techno, the best player of every match, you know, about 100 units of Techno come on 50 Pro World Cup. No, yekono best player of every match, you know, yeah, man of 4 makumako 100 come on 50 ni Pro no near man of Techno watch 3 Techno bad, no, yeah, man of 4. Wow. UMB any GFA and so assigning partnership deal. It's an signing upon signing. Signing upon signing. It's in the ya update. Ni achechi mu ya mwati aseni adia a 3-year partnership and a GFA and a UMB no share the only betu Ghana Football Association and Universal Merchant Bank formalized the partnership agreement aimed at supporting Ghana's 2026 FIFA World Cup campaign, women's football, domestic league competitions and juvenile football development. Ceremony about blah 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 blah. Me call for more. I'll say over the next 3 years from 30th May to the 29th of May 2029 na partnership no baso enti chenenso sa me hwe de wo mu pa no say the programs okay ba me hwe de hye mu ankasa me hwe de hye mu pa okay reflects on shared commitment. Okay, na me hwe beyond the sponsorship. Okay, he stressed that the band's commitment extends beyond sponsorship, emphasizing readiness to support football development through strategic capacity building initiatives. We are committed to supporting the GFA in building capacity at all levels of Ghana football, creating opportunities that strengthen the game from grassroots football to the national teams. Okay, that's it. And you know what? And it's just saying yes, I'm getting to Accra. Okay, you heard the other partnerships are, and so a baba, so bet power the end of my bosso, Ediamo, and my bot techno the end so Ediamo, and if you the camp of the Black Stars, everything is set akesanya sem keto akra bet power de no said eniema si kono we have a full house. Yes, we have a full house. The Black Stars of Ghana Obiaba I say Obia fa wo shekiri but koka aba Black Stars call up on hono na yatena si yentimi tena se yenka ho asem yebeka ho asem whether or not the nkomonika kono ye because the pressure ni fiba pa aye the recon abusuanfo omototo ayampia eba amansencho for kra mu achemienu say nana ye drop Harry Maguire once Harry Maguire offer kwatena ba be interview e be say no your situation is different. Is this the final squad they call World Cup squad ye dey abai ye final squad no ana say ye be send the squad for fraba confusion e basa nan wada ye say Black Stars ko bobo yeah try fe ba ye say Black Meteors they say I hear something which is there. Yeah, more any omo kobo ni bia start and na minimum omo squad kama. Senegal for kwada ma touch base dada e wo USA. Ba ye be boy de no against Wales awie. Na fe ye hu de niam asi eko. Enti time chuku Ghana. Ye hwe videos ni bia baba no ne. Se na hu se ni si ko no dia. Well, we wait to see. Nya dia. This week, it's not been too good on Prepzone Group in terms of the higher odds. But here 2 odds, no dear. You know what time it is? My catch say pot belly is better than stomach odds, and say 500 odds now more, say 80 odds now more, not 2 odds. Never found Johnny ultimate talker. It's in patch only Prepzone Group anymore. Daily 2 odds neighbor, daily odds don't so from 80, 25, 65, 16, 20. Nafi ya de more kase kana tele na bani ya monitor cash out on ya dia. I mean okay say boko den boko. It's in patch. Just send a hi and tell us you want to be part of our group. 0249 1367 44 0249 1367 44. Send us a hi. Let us know you want to be part of us. You best send the link, na watch on here. Yenka se free. Na yenka se free jaisa. Banti mwa. Yes, I'm fatal. Yes, I'm fatal. Abija for a crowd and King Ninja was so na the man Yao San Nogo. We will dedicate most of the show time to discussing that grand finale between Arsenal and of course Paris Saint-Germain. Enti montamo chukukrani adia enti yebebu kof nennemwa ba ibu kof ni wia na fe beti simu kinkin na ye de Champions League ni de so aye ne kasepa enti hye so sa efoma me abiya fo mama kwa ba
Yenia
bibie koyi
ye krekremo
the radiase
alhamdulillah
yeah the radiase and ebe yi the winner of our fantasy league no and ebe the winner of our fantasy league near the price na man na or the appropriate chick akrani adia the appropriate ni adia now remember the Champions League month you share story South Africa for ho nwi we are near about the UEFA Champions League proper ni adia yeah season ina yeah they be wrap up the Champions League then we do the World Cup a few days to the World Cup we club football kakra then we come back to the World Cup stories coming in already Erika Kacho Xabi Alonso is here AC Milan permanent coach Antonio Conte so eko ama AC Milan ko Allegri ako take over roller so the kaka kono as a roller no na AC Milan na nije ne ho ne ade so merry go round be course for Italy now that Napoli afa Allegri ni dey how the other positions no so be see ako England I think it's a set England there who else England teams think they will be anya na there
Crystal Palace coach no waja adwuma no munyanya coach
I don't know they have appointed a coach as soon as possible Andoni from Bournemouth straight also no so jai Bournemouth
yes
so the one twen so cry
I am from mum ni coach Bournemouth
say we na jai no
yes Bournemouth from mum na any coach and then of course Jose Mourinho assigned a contract
and that's where we start from
for Real Madrid as the head coach for 3 years. Madrid there were elections June 7th. Right after the June 7th elections, and say Florentino Perez, which it's expected say on the winning Jose Mourinho takes over as the Real Madrid head coach, and the return of the second.
But from what you are saying, does it mean say when we need the Alma? Well, the opponent
on Mourinho.
Let's say Penuna was signed that.
I am sure there will be something around the situation. A bit me a man terminating contract, because on the Wadika say on pay Jose Mourinho, and Eric, Jose Mourinho a character that divides opinions. For the credentials and the coaching career, what he has achieved and what he has done there, unquestionable. But a character that also divides opinions. So, institution be offer the documented memories now. Ya Trodia Google say, oh, on this day I did we see ye. Real Madrid being a football club. So trophy cabinet room on one. I don't know the biggest institutional memories that will remind you and make you reflect. Say, you've got into a club that is prone to success. But what I say, but so they are not too the personnel within the Madrid hierarchy. No, there are some of them that represents the institution and only institutional memories for the institution. Just the one who first come in, no. Or touching some of them that didn't go down well with a section of the Madrid supporters. Okay. And one of them, like Iker Casillas. And Madrid through and through. From the Castilla, Madrid first choice at a very young age. And the Madrid edging series of Champions League. An icon for the Spanish football. And then Obekase, Sisi Diadema, a lot of young goalkeepers in and around Spain. Jose Mourinho, he had issues with him and it didn't go down well with a lot of Madrid fans. Madrid has always been a club that is built around players with bloated egos. It's all Madrid dressing room. You will see players, superstars, that feel say, Bono Mankasa Mubo, it's coach, but they are the ones that is going to give you the image and then the name that you require as a manager. And it took Pio Madrid always player and coach's power struggle. No, you're not players in the arena. He had issues with Iker Casillas. He had issues with Cristiano Ronaldo. Pepe. He had issues with Pepe. Almost every big boy in all Madrid dressing room, and he had issues with them. But at the end of the day, the purpose with which Madrid they are pointing, he was able to achieve it versus arguably the greatest club assembling side we are seeing. And I say since 1992, I started seeing the football. But just sure that there has been any club side that would be rated above the one that Pep did for Bayern Munich, for Barcelona. And the dominance over Real Madrid was so immense that now Madrid hierarchy, any Madrid fraternity down on moment, so they needed somebody to break that monopoly. So when he came, the Copa del Rey, winning the Spanish La Liga with 100 points, scoring over 120 goals, any idea, he was able to at least give Madrid for some breather for them to also know, say, oh, we are still there, though Barca are dominating. And then what? He ignited the El Clasico to a level. After El Clasico event is overshadowed by the El Clasico. He made Madrid to understand, say, beyond the geographical and then the club rivalry, you shouldn't be friends with the place while you're playing. And there was no El Clasico and
I did Patrice Evra can be there. I'll say, especially when United and Aston Villa. I'll say, see, it's enough for. Say Alex, who say, your home, but next time
now, so retaliating. Tomorrow's a Patrick Vera. No, go Butu Roy Kane. Roy Kane, no, go actually go. No, giddy, sir. And Madrid versus Barcelona. And to at the point on one Casacrat and Echo, the late Tito Villanova. And it all became
Diego Simeone assistant. I pani bina or Diego Simeone. Yeah, Moreno Tetia quite too much. Hey, Madrid Bibia.
He made it exactly. He made it the whole thing about himself. And me sure say
a lot of the Madridistas loved that aspect of him. But so the Madiki Akano, or a divisive personality.
Okay.
Now,
is it a good move for Madrid?
Madiki Akacha say Madrid team that Madrid a club that is prone to success. It's a Madrid got 2 seasons. That's almost trophyless. A big issue. But and yes, sorry, compounded problems and if that compounded problems now, but you need somebody that obey solve it issue once and for all.
Okay.
And medical cultures in world coaching right now, nipa me no aname. Metime dem insess me bu say on the market. O metime ye adwuma no e dey Real Madrid. Jose Mourinho and the papa first Didier Deschamps.
Didier.
Yes.
No quality in a movie.
Exactly. Etime dem say Didier Deschamps e betime ye adwuma no e dey club a ye first Real Madrid. And I was expecting say enkono mum na nka Madrid ebe fa no. But then I go back to Jose Mourinho. Mourinho knows the ins and outs of Real Madrid. But what I say, and then he's walking into a dressing room, any superstars as they used to be.
You think they don't?
Oh, so we Vinicius Junior, current Madrid team here that way. So we Vinicius Junior, now we killing Mbappe at the free. Now we Thibaut Courtois at the free more. The likes of Jude Bellingham, the likes of Camavinga, Chouameni, center back fan from Bournemouth, Hoyland, Dean Hoytson, mo, and Chelsea former player, not the same, Antonio Rudiger, mono. I quite say you A plus. What I say, any A. So they are some of them are world class players there, but among your superstars, I say the world about to their feet when their names are being mentioned.
And so Mourinho has to be able to do this. On the man to transition.
The first thing that he needs to do is to get control of the Madrid dressing room, because so we Carlo Ancelotti free on the call. Jabi Alonso Anya successful now was because he lost the dressing room. Where at a point in an El Clasico game, openly, Vinicius throwing tantrums against him touchline. When he left, Arbeloa before Arbeloa had issues with Kylian Mbappe. So what it means is that these are 2 superstars in the dressing room. Obia on the coco. So the moment you have issues against one, you lose the dressing room. So the first thing that Jose Mourinho has to do is to get grip of the dressing room.
Okay.
Medical culture say Madrid enye tactics asem. That be enye tactics asem.
Okay.
It is we are getting the dressing room to his side new year. One of the biggest issues that is hanging on the neck of Madrid. The ability to blend Mbappe with Vinicius Junior. Once again, under Alonso, he had the best out of Mbappe. Whilst not Vinicius struggle, Arbeloa Bayern, he had the best out of Vinicius whilst Mbappe was struggling.
Do you think Mbappe was?
A bit.
You're scoring for fun.
He was scoring, but then you could not count him to be a part of the team. What I say?
Really?
So BBC, Bale, Benzema, Ronaldo, they were all part of the team. Though Cristiano was the first and the biggest boy in the dressing room.
And a lot of people just say they play as a team.
Exactly.
But so without Mbappe, no more as a team. Mbappe team more as a team.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that any coach should be able to get the best out of Omumi for them to lead the Madrid.
Okay, so in wrapping up, you think
it's a good move
for both Madrid and Jose
Mourinho, because it looks like he was also getting to the end of the career. Now, but then he has got another leeway with Madrid.
Guys, Sanogo now turning kind of on Jose Mourinho. Maybe I'm back in. But Maminko Tia Van and Brazil tomorrow. It is. Oh my goodness! Coming quick and then he starts at the all right, my man, Mr. Slevin. I have here Slev Fantasiki. The Yamwakwa Baba Asempa FM so na nyumri.
Bibia Yebokoa na Ochande Empire Biga. Mr. Mino Kase.
To was it. Slevin.
Hello. Yes, Mr. Monka.
Aha. Me say good evening. Yamwakwa Baba Asempa FM so.
Yo, Mejimuso.
Yeah. Now, I know say I started your setup and Anumri. What is happening Anumri or Tiavana as we warm up for tomorrow?
You can't outside the empire ebeja. To say me no ka say you sound na you ready. Ama ya kanja to mu kra gidi kra e wa ha. Making so to access wa hantu bibia oba ha bia na also nya assistance so kwa atokra na o bibia obetran so anything embo no. Your screens are ready. To share your 2 giant screens. Baku gardens no and baku so the main event center no your friend Sentia Havana Park and so. Nti the be a person try o check football ni bia your activities are horror say me no ka say visually impaired for no so your friend is saying wo table tennis we na ready am I 5-a-side no so nti obi am brand let me participate because say me no ka say be ready ye go so aka nyama kakra ye de be tutu eni
Oh wow. Matias na ama for business security something say ni pa be no ya security something to say.
Oh, security be super. Me no ka say tema community 11 police for ebe support ya nyame bo ochna. Yes also private securities are almost on ba on board. Almost on be support ya. Ochna bo ochna. In security won sem there, you say secured. Obi bia oba o do ka ba o de den ba o bibia is secured. On fi ha obi bi be yera. Bibia police for name, private security force name, mo cars name bibia mamo.
Oh wow. Last year by this time, you came for Nino near ye videos na chinchingana be dada. Na chinchingana be da. Ada na ntwe no so bo na ai odwan no so bo. Okoye twafo ni chen.
Bibia wa ha.
E no che be twe no.
Bibia wa ha man for around that. At least no mo ye wo ma porch na. Nti yeah bonfire say nyambo chano obi ambedu asumdie mu mpem se na be ya wo metuma participate me ken so achede so abedru
okay
nti o chano mo ba wo mo ntem because wo be participate wo mo winner no ye wa achede be bra ye be cheche ye wo nasco blender wo ho ye wo iron ye wo bi se sa achede na hodro be bre TV nti wo mo ntem because ye show bi a obe ba ntem wo be ba ntem no it remember breakfast free that way di
okay, that's fine. But Slav, time on us and I say time I say be chassis and sani be chassis.
Time no na be chassis. Time no na be chassis. Nti wo ntia na ya be set up no in time no. Sana be ya mo betumi aba on time. Time no na dey ko.
Okay.
Oh,
the minimum
by 8 a.m. also be our
8 a.m. Okay. Now 9 you take you off. That's true. Slavin, event executive or multimedia and then one more and one more set it up on top. Yeah, no channel pan testing my 1 2 testing my 1 2 2 that be and you may be bias and a bear name bit my and it's love me you say you guys are working but near person for any train. Would the only time say if you are crying Bati Havana, quite over saying.
Okay, into some movie Accra, bar, most of the motorway, no, the mobile straight Muremu or Temahono, runabout, first runabout a Mobisha community 9, or why Mudimunitre, Munim Street, and Boti Havana.
Okay,
motorway na Accra for in a Mus motorway, no, embassy overhead.
Overhead no near branch for right
we use right mu ratema no mu ratema first one about amu mu ten na mu left.
Wow, that's serious. So just you say brand ne be hu nti udu okra be say flags ne sisi ho ube hu Asempa ube hu Adum TV ube hu Adum FM no brand materials na bra ati Havana Street na more direction about last year videos ni be na ye show no. Yes, 7 years. Okay, live on our YouTube. Last year's go for your mobile. Hey, all right. Eti now Bibi sasa are free and answer Bejiska.
Are you free crap on our banner? Abenya chede so akofi.
Wow.
Eni so twentwen so kra wo so ba. Eni die bibia wa ha. Men dwen sense you beton ofi Kasapo no about a shaman, the when you be babia we secured.
Okay.
Because your mama roofer since you talk and I be saving ball.
Wow. All right. Many better see programs I hold you better transmit your fuel to chant there it is everything T Havana.
Yes.
Right. Slev, thank you so much. Ochna said na dem say na event for them yama Bella mo massage why bre take care why Ochna be share why Right, my man, Slevin IABA or event department. Yes, event executive. And what's in Canada? Asempa FM UCL Fun Day.
Asempa from UCL Fun Day. Last year, massive. I feed you, 30th May 2026. See Havana Bayer there. Tema Bayer there. Next year, UEFA Champions League. Bayer Arsenal. And now Paris Saint-Germain. So just be a 1 million share match in the moment. Just screen so with Havana Tema Community 9. Asempa from UCL Fun Day. Afi. Ayaja. Obani so son konkron. And upon 9K. Yedia good ya hold on ya Teddy Pines Asia. 5-a-side football competition. Penalty shooter challenge. Mane Mema. Flip the bottle challenge. Fun quiz. Sack race. Achadi abedia ko fie wuntimi so afre hotel enuni 4 p.m. The grand finale Arsenal versus PSG. Yes, sure, Giants Chris no live commentary ya so adom FM ya Asempa FM win as a match ne pa na wie ya yati mafo be prepare na saboni kuma sase solo ko enti se date ne so 30th May our Tia Havana Tema Community 9 Asempa FM UCL Fun Day free enti ma yeshia ya wo hia no just powered by Adom FM and Adom TV wo penchire mu bia 0242-376-445. Nasco, Soccer Bet, The Digital Kiss Condom, Havana Park and Restaurant, DSTV, Jaga 4 Bites, Laughing Mouthwash, Aqua Dot Mineral Water, LPG, Asempa from UCL Fun Day.
Malaysia, Ampa Yebeshia, Ukusutie, Prepzone live on Asempa 94.7 FM and you may yet come on some debut or paya chassis. Paya ni papa ba or YouTube who say feeling it been a over no and I said ya all show YouTube UCCano ya increase no feeling when is no ya pejamu and not high and forward na Shesana Kwanesa akwasanye. It was Chadi Anobedding, what's Anobedding, papa, Momisha, and Opano about, you know, Bedu, and Matama, Chadiana, no magazine, now Castle Bechadia, and I didn't say, start no, Papa, it's not 9 years, Chassi, a Bechadiana, to Bedu, you remember, Solo could time, maybe a Niamanasa, Niamanaso Dosso Pau. Bra because half time betcha any money be a pump go na betcha any money be so kakra betcha will be a benjabi what I said the here say the be question kakra now can you be see that my business is going to be okay much namrantem no chana bed right Ken na can you say asem
yeah
so early on what the yausa no go cancel train no so adventure use this move
yeah
Ken what do you think is it a good move for Rema because people say at the junction, I'm used to say word Real Madrid Genesis here and Quantado so no. They needed someone who is going to calm nerves down. You say time no hey to say Madrid boys now more big boys no. But now I hear they said Kaya Chelsea the last time at Chelsea or Hazard and I said Hazard live is Hazard PF Park is almost born you. Saying Kuala Bano and rough. Hello, don't do that. They do that and then me person me that no hene was that time boss to say oh my mena.
Yeah.
I mean, found my crying. What cat to crying? Come on, go sleep. I want to sleep. I just saw Croco. Go to mommy. Go to mommy, sir.
Because any boy phone did. Crank it, no. As a what channel, your boy phone, don't only do
Sango. I
don't know the toy.
Just how you want.
That's how that then I saw the everyone saw me.
Just say, I know man focus. Just the time now. No, you tell me tired. Say about me time. A pepper and heavy. It says so chrono. Hey, you to me, ya, I dear great to me because I'm sorry, okay? Hey, I'm ready, Jacopo.
Yeah, you bet your listeners, no, any Omo share with YouTube in so. Jose Mourinho going back to Real Madrid. The moment you see coaches be of that caliber, say go back to clubs be what that status, there are so many things you have to consider. Not necessarily maybe a ocean from maybe 5 years ago, 7 years ago. The people that appointed that coach, took into consideration before his appointment. I know for a fact to say the Jose Mourinho of 2004 that won the Champions League with FC Porto, no, and yes, Mourinho say. We all know the Mourinho team on the if I say Abramovich.
Ekuntoko Andre Shevchenko hune droba no. Enye Mourinho we enye no ni ene onye opportunity a onye sa no mana oye no. Even though you get pieces of Mourinho but not entirely the Mourinho who no that era and answer that time no what you say. So enormous sisa. Of course Mourinho himself knows say previously no. But there are things that Mourinho stand for, and that has made Mourinho who he is. And no money appointment, you know.
Okay. Because Suban been in the standing for because I deal with it.
Eric, we are not on this platform because we are the only wise people or the people of knowledge. And
I say what this talent.
Yeah, what this talent, but what you stand for. I would chair for the past years, you know. And none do so what is our platform with sanity. And that is the difference between you and you will be on your opportunity in Yamurahano. Sanity. So you have to stand by it. Because a time will come, people will appreciate who Eric Aseidu Boadi is. And then no will come back to you. And that is exactly what Efan say. Madrid in here say. Mamincha Wadie. Mourinho as an individual, 26 major trophies across England, Italy, Spain, and then
England part.
Yeah, Portugal, good. Portugal. France, Germany excluded. Sa countries 26 major trophies. Of course, 3 years with Madrid, 3 trophies. And La Liga, Copa del Rey, Super Copa.
I think the main one he wanted to win was the Champions League. He came close twice, right?
Absolutely. We didn't make effort to win it, but Mourinho couldn't win them the Champions League. But apart from that,
but where he got Madrid to was by Deep Crani in previous years.
Oh yes,
after winning it with the Zidane Dems, Galacticos, Bessin, Muni, and Leon, Madrid. Madrid do the semi-final.
I agree. Now the main point, the characteristics of Jose Mourinho, who he is as a manager, what defines Mourinho, and what Madrid want. And in the submission of Yao, Omeki, an important point is that Madrid is not looking for only a tactician. A tactician, there are so many young tacticians around. Of course, we can go to the new school of coaches that are around. Madrid can even change their, style. Say, building something new for the new face of the Madrid team, no. But Madrid obia only a tactician, but somebody who can man up, somebody who has the personality. Adibakwa yanko for finish and your coach obia your coach, but coaches how they come with that personality, and that personality is getting them what they are getting in the annals of coaching, no. And then more exceptional. What you say? And then Mourinho was saying, "What do you bet to her? Obesha ni send salary. Koka was this Mourinho be ba send bebre ho. What you say? The personality.
Yeah.
Again,
he's a big boy.
No two ways about it. Again, from the political perspective, Florentino Perez are just a football politics. So born to me nyano.
And what I say?
Yes, uni mamincho adia. Electorate na beto abad. Reason tia ema pressure bar Perez so ema nanu odi putupru ekoye sa press conference no and say people are dissatisfied by the recent performances of Madrid. And in no maybe across the in and out of Madrid team no omobo so until they are calling for Sanko before from
new direction.
New direction. Yeah, that's sorry Florentino Perez na obekwa abato so no. Wakoko for obiti say Jose Mourinho. But Eric, you as a true Madridista, are you not convinced that with Jose Mourinho something positive will come? But so we are Madridista. Are you not rest assured? Say we all don't know what will happen in the future.
He's a winner.
Good.
In fact, he's a proven winner.
The moment you bet Mourinho didn't need and you be fixing and your decision of trying to push Florentino Perez aside, I think sir, we need to rescind that decision or probably consider say change your thoughts because there is a certain Jose Mourinho about into the fray and probably things might change next season. And I'm a banisa from the political perspective. O change omo beto abano. Sa bato baba so nko ade na yanko qualify obi to say the FA president headie me ye ni na baba so nko ade a sa de no alone the appointment of Jose Mourinho changes the mindset of so many electorate more. Okay. The caucus of the Madrid team on beto abano. That's a penny person. Also, no so say what you say say you say there is a problem, or no so who say there is a problem, and we need to fix that problem. And once this problem no a half solved. Okay. Interbanisa be the issue about Jose Mourinho, ebia yempese obeba on the place ni be fighting and you want to mean and don't they know and no be to mean the question okasa maybe sa kwaps and say people believe any time say time the nature time on this time I say a 2 minute kejano they say any they say young guys no dey and your dean be maybe Ancelotti qualify or Everton no or Everton then or started but when we but about Madrid didn't see about Champions League sanity coaches you know you might think omawie but sometimes the easiest job for you to do is when you have so many things at your disposal. A bit is a Madrid in your club, Uber player, dear veteran train as say Antonio. Unless you don't have the personality. But our opportunity to recruit players, or pre-season to know the players, or best any opportunity to recommend players or person troublesome guys. Yes, requested for. Thank you very much. All these things Mourinho will do before the start this season. And your Ghana Premier League club, what on the players you are? No, I copy who coach, but so me coaching into me and I don't see that be coaching up home. No. So you see the system. So Mourinho, yes, Obaba is streamlining and Nyoma. Okay. Obaba manage the dressing room. Okay. But the most important thing is Madrid needed a personality. Somebody who can revive the game for Madrid. Somebody who can bring back the Madrid team to be part of the people you can bragging writer. You will get them. And as somebody who believes in meticulous preparation. Okay. And mind games, a kind of game in the Me Crano as a Barcelona fan. I am feeling the heat under this air condition in the studio. Oh yes, Mourinho's presence. La Liga. But you guys have started good business. You've started early. Oh, the paper soon you start early no. Oh, na Bernardo Silva. Paper so Bernardo Silva be yenke gudi gande yabi o. Amun baby o medu omun tumirika bebre. It no a good signing for Madrid and I believe we say a so strategic from the political perspective say Florentino Perez might to some extent win most of the heart of the electorate. Wow. Well, Uti, Prepzone live on Asempa 94.7 FM. About your lecture on the show, the special betting alternate, banner bro. And so, time with you, powered by Us Republic. And see, we be at the DNA, bro. And the Tokrumu Abeko, and the Kuku, see, and the Kuku, home secretary, and the Kuku, bro. No, a special betting alt segment. Yeah, the Beba. And also, Asema on the Kejuana Kasani, Erica. So yeah, Cow 0249136744 0249136744 on Hini Nuyana Naya. So share from Terminal 3 departure exit. School security officer Abu Bisa Opare. It didn't also. Okay, I do. I'm young Reverend. I told you so. I wish I would be giant. I must say, Marco Penny with Marco. Why, oh, there's some feminine do I made a name why? I made a book of young Quintiana. Why? Yeah. Quaps! I'm on for say time no at the chairman Jahokaka. Oh, then now near Massacre. I don't know as it is a seminal.
Yeah, Eriko Maminche tie for mo mo hwe on YouTube ne Facebook. I know mo mutie wa Asempa 94.7. Eriko, Real Madrid Jose Mourinho. I mean, Real Madrid is not just it's not just a team.
It's not just a team.
No, Real Madrid is a society.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a Madrid fan, but I appreciate football because Real Madrid being a society, no, it's not just a society. Here, Spain. 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 Real Madrid is Real Madrid. You can't do away with that Real Madrid.
Okay.
Say Mourinho presence all back to Spain. All things being equal. Enye fediagro kra because say na kanija kabi be say political wise it sells so many things going on because here we share rivalry a war on the greatest rival in football which is Barcelona. It's not just a rivalry but so much those times that na Mourinho the first thing with Real Madrid na can was say do Champions League right after group stages knockout na Lyon Olympique Lyonnais back to back Lyon who here ma just say edu baby can say cover Benzema craba no best support team inti Mourinho presence now all Madrid team no.
You think it's a good move?
I think it's a good move. Why? Because Ushe for the past 2 to 3 years now Madrid back to back Omako trophyless, which is unusual of a big team like Real Madrid. It's uncalled for. I mean, it's uncultured. Say Madrid, Ebeko back to back with that trophy. And see that. And whatever is going on, because there was a time, Barcelona, for instance, they couldn't win anything. But when it came to classical glory, home and away, they won against Madrid. And the fans feel say, oh, you league no company and you winning against Madrid. You okay? Yes, you okay. But Mourinho now over Madrid no is good for him as a coach because there are so many school of thought. Mourinho ne career. I mean, wapim or koha he is hired and fired. And wabaha crampo yenim. Oh, the money 2 years, 3 years. Or best starting players now. No, when Madrid Perez went for Mourinho because of 3 things. 1, personality. His presence in the touchline. Utu when now show touchline. Now say Mourinho jinawa. It should tell you something. He is a proven man. He will seen him. Why bida? Wa batim and you say or bakeke say oh maba. Intinomina no. He's a disciplinary and forget about clash of egos. You can say oh in a clash of ego no. Mourinho is a discipline. What has he not? He has Mourinho and meba. Every committee was here. I can't make us say be a World Cup in a national glory na yehuno. But when it comes to club side, baby Okobia, he's proving say he's a Tottenham Hotspur. You could do finals. If he had a land at that final, who knows he could have won.
Benfica were beating one year.
What could beat one dish? No, but I know Crown Pono. It has put Benfica to baby because Benfica now they were going down the drain of Babesum. Or Babesum now was setting record way in their history. Even he placed it. It's not bad. One dish. It's not bad. But Wako beating.
All right, fine to see, mama.
But against all Benya, the many American Madrid fans they say Mourinho present in the Madrid dressing room. 1 is going to instill discipline.
Okay.
2 is going to bring back the love of Real Madrid. The love is going to research again. They need somebody like Obano. I mean, you are not going to tell him say fine. He has learned his lessons. We go through so many. Say players you don't need to shout at them. Hey, do this. Hey, shut up. Keep quiet. No. Now you have to be after. King Carlo Ancelotti. This man is very versatile. You can say call Everton there no yeah, but we saw the surgeons in Everton. Everton do baby cannot top 3 no more can. Oba ho no more. O say no oba be so Vinicius and catch say Vinicius born breaking he say na born he say no. You need some players around him. That is what Mourinho has started saying say there are some players that we need them around. I was say call for Moba to support because who players be to say Mbappe, who players be to say Vinicius, who players be just say like you need players to complement them. And me, I think Florentino Perez, we've seen enough of him, but he still, take it or leave it, he's the best president coach ever in the history of modern football now. Yeah, the successful president ever in European history in terms of teams. It's Perez, you can't take it away from him. And Kaninjaka say he's more than a politician because he sees more than what we are seeing. This guy are all contesting against him. your friend Enrique Riquelme. He's very young and Maka.com.
That's all Casado.
Now they were yes. He's saying he said Ebani say yen. He's not proven. It is the only man to one say Obekasa. Say Onokra say even Madrid don't need somebody like Mourinho. No. Or say if he wins that tenure, he will make sure say on Fanemba because Madrid have lived up to their billing. They don't need Mourinho now. They need somebody. But no, it's not true. Madrid needs somebody who is proven. It's for me there. Mourinho coming to Madrid there is good. Even the Barca fans are happy. I mean, ball Glasgow win the competition. Bo Madrid home and away just like that cup now just like tete. Okra Madrid fan oti okra oti and now home cry. Until you need somebody about anti-football to neutralize the Barcelona tiki-taka.
All right, that's fine. Barcelona finally confirmed £70 million signing of Anthony Godin.
Hey, confirm.
Yes, and 5-year deal was signed. Yeah, Godin no have
he's a good player. Just last season, we're in the Premiership, but in the Champions League there, or performing for Team of Friends and Newcastle United. I think it's a good signing for Barcelona.
Okay.
And, Barca, if they were ever going to come back, which was expected, said Madrid is to Barca is to Juan Laporta. In the history of Barca, presidents are there is no single president obetimi ede na achievement as Barca president. Ede to that of Juan Laporta.
Okay.
It was under Juan Laporta, Chiqui Begristain, Ferran Soriano, and Raul Seneri, and omuteki that bold decision to transit from the then Barca head coach and the Magic Champions League, Frank Rijkaard, to a Pep Guardiola na o coach Mola Masia. It was under the watch of Papa Efren say Juan Laporta, and I started that dynasty from even coach Efren say
Frank Rijkaard.
The story of how Ronaldinho ended up at Barcelona, if you get to know inside story, it's fascinating. From Paris Saint-Germain, he was on his way to Manchester United. Manchester foreigner kasa, Barca foreigner kasa. Now, we're a hot player after 2002 World Cup. 80, wabaye world best player, and that's a player that if you are seeing in the sometimes it's a woman some professional treatment. So, friend, Papa friend said Juan Laporta had to fly Ronaldinho then on a private jet. It wasn't common.
But if I'm getting your point, you mean they don't own football business, not like foreign?
Of course.
Okay, so buy and even in Barca crisis, to me, your sign is B.
Oh no,
but not the neighbor. You know, say Rashford would have to.
Of course, Rashford would have to leave because it depends. You see, sometimes maybe a UT from outside now would say, oh, now it's Manchester 30 million to 40 million for Rashford, but I'm going to 80 million or higher.
30 now was 30 the dorsal.
Ayana amortization. And then the structure of the contract, you know.
Okay.
Yana a play a role. But what I say? Let's not forget, say, Barca after and Grofo me no mba after him no. Me no me nsa mba after him no. Ombe say Barca no. Chetu esika Emma Messi contract one Bartomeu money. Omo waka no mo de Barca kwa.
Sandro
Rosell money ade no. They plugged back Barca in a situation where now you think
Barca is in the right direction now?
They are moving. Look, for him to come now,
has a flick bano.
Now on your side leavers no to sustain Barca because Barca was on the verge of administration.
Yeah. Pressure by.
It's that leavers I quite say would in the action but only the action now us otoya come no stadium na nsi no executive lodge on otoya ton nyina
right that's fine go
but we're moving there but
bro good evening listening to you with my wife Priscilla Boatin and a friend Portia Boatin of GH Media. Okay, Ronaldo Kwame Slash, fantastic evening. Yeah, come on with Asem Sadia. Now home was sorry. Yeah, chawa fipa. Ochna only wa feed na free na. Mumbra Havana. Mumi show Havana. Kwa unu ujwa wanu musa ya homo. Havana ochna de one Priscilla Emra. Prisi. Kache uja fu ha umbra. Ha mo ba mo fa Porsche Emra. I'm for Poshamra na Quaps Beba. Quaps da okwa. Na yes birds of the same feathers.
Confuse the owner.
Yes. Ain't Priscilla, so the only Priscilla to say,
yes,
Obam,
Ojinaso.
If you should go see photos or Bessie,
that's right.
It is an adam for no Posha Boat India. Not me suspect it.
That's right. I salute you, Posha.
Posha Boat, you know, they are moving on as a day.
Posha, it's your wife.
Everybody, please. Okay, most of them, those wanting to join the group. I'm a person can't be free. Good evening, greetings, schedule and your panel, please. I have to pay my school fees this semester, so the odds have to be on point. So help us, God. Greetings to all time the 7 government veterinary officers from Kofi Bonanza. Kofi Ochamiesha or Tiavana or Tamaidi Miesha, or say the odds have to be on point. Will be on point. All right. Now let's zoom in straight into our champion because we have to have time for that big game. Then we have our Black Stars.
Allegri my main touch on.
Okay. Allegri to Napoli.
Yeah, to Napoli. I mean, there is one thing in mind, very clear. Napoli for omo pese omo biati say that 30 years and over now it take you to win the Scudetto no. Omo pese omeko hobium. So now they want to stick to
Anya had 2 years behind so much.
For sure. Yes, they are not serial winners of the Scudetto because when you are directly competing with Juventus, I mean, old ladies of the league, the most successful club. You are competing with Inter, AC Milan, Roma. These are clubs who share wage bill, who share budget. They are far ahead of Timanidi and Napoli. But then again, Napoli in recent times, I think they are doing something right. And then Nyomo Yano catch up. Consistent appearance at the UEFA Champions League, winning the Scudetto and the run did Luciano Spalletti. It tells you say club episode take a new direction. And that new direction, you need somebody to guarantee that consistency playing at the highest level. And Massimiliano Allegri, when you go to the Italian league, you can't most successful managers with the Italian club football you are talking about Giovanni Trapattoni, then Marcello Lippi. These are coaches perform better when it comes to coaching clubs in the Italian league. The third manager that comes to the fray. In fact, we Giovanni Trapattoni free who Marcello Allegri Neba. Ansana Marcello Lippi Aba. Allegri had the 6 Scudetto titles.
Doing it with Juventus.
Absolutely. And then what 5 trophies when it comes to the Coppa Italia. UEFA Champions League, Wako finals twice.
He's a winner.
Oh yes. No, Onyanjibi. But Wako finals twice.
Meka is a winner.
He's a proven winner. Yeah. So when you want to have that dominance, when you want to get that stability with domestic football there, then the man to go to my friend say Maximiliano Allegri.
He was linked to the Madrid job.
Yeah.
But around that time they were so sure that Champions League don't beat me.
Because near Madrid here no
big boy level.
Wait, no Kasebe trendy.
Allegri.
Yeah, probably Kasebe trendy.
Na Alonso Kasebe trendy.
Oh, Tio, Alonso did there. Madrid wanted a new direction.
So Allegri so be any.
Allegri.
Asempa.
Oh, Debbie. Allegri.
So you better how that move will go because Napoli to assume and Conte had to move on.
Yeah.
And of course now it is Inter Milan Napoli to assume and AC Milan and to me are more Champions League. And now they had to sack Allegri. And now I think they're looking at Pochettino after the World Cup. And that's an escape route. The Fabregas come next week. I say yeah, they've done so. We're qualifying for the Champions League, and the jubilation was everything. The jubilation was everything. First time in their history, that's a young team, and we have move now Champions League. That's going to be a fairy tale.
Who's a more connection to Ghana?
Yeah. No, was a lie those days.
Yeah.
Shares.
Almost Kai good team no ta posi aponi mu na koy investment.
Ansa na amuje ma fan say.
Ansa na amuje ma fan che.
Come on to the young team ni bu. Okay, I get it. Well, match a person spending time on the UEFA Champions League final. Yeah, so of course it's a big game. And when Arsenal and Paris Saint-Germain are playing, it's a big game. Yeah, who did this long last the battery no yeah and the Ochina. Senior year be which Bebo Ben no obi who last ba last obi who last away. It's in Patron one surrounding the kick off your 4 p.m. But yeah, 3 p.m. you started pre-match. But I don't know, Moswana Kasandi and Opani and Moswana to hand. You shall see a fan at Tema community now. We'll see Prepzone live on Asempa 94.7. Kejuana Kasani Erica City, but your messages Beba on YouTube. Asempa 94.7 FM. And of course 0249136744. Ken message shall say a few Arsenal Paris Saint-Germain. What are we to expect? How and cards no na say bibia a favor who and which team and permutations not the same.
Okay. Well, big game and the final game I bought and say the club football in Abbey. Now I could focus on the World Cup proper. Now I say about preseason. I say Abba back. Quite interesting to see Arsenal at this level. Then PSG for the. I think say for now there will be no doubt to what PSG can do on any given day, because since Luis Enrique Baya or the policy bar say on the compared already made players, you know. Now players he didn't want in the system, but he want to integrate young players. He want to believe in players are committed, players that want to make name for themselves. What I say, I'll do more area system. No to share the team or do more EBG the UEFA Champions League last season. Young players blend with experienced ones. No more Oko defense where you get a certain Marquinhos, because those days na personal Kempembe where very constant with defense or injuries are man so ono kwatena nchen and then Marquinhos ena oginechi ho edemomo Ashraf Hakimi, we all know him. On any given day, no better me. I am for if it's what in Madrid now. In the ban experience, Ashraf Hakimi, watching you. He's a traveler, proper traveler.
In Tamilan.
One or the Abedu baby away. So when it comes to experience, why won't she down follow no? And maybe Ube 1 year or ye our PhD, but me per se and yam with experience our talking or the Nina Fabian Rue at the heart of an midfield Edema PSG. Then, all of a sudden, I bring Tani did Osman Dembele. Vimwa ye de kotono from Dortmund. I didn't buy Barcelona. Sika ye ko try. Me so mo pa de se memi gidua bodia ankonene Coutinho. Sanko for me no.
Bebom dia.
Yes.
Na so man to mo.
Yento abodinsa. And ye koto omo ne chese nkrofo nyom be ye. But you see, a lot of credit in Koma Luis Enrique. I don't know where Okunya sa tricks in free Osman Dembele. I'm finding him mojo.
Yeah.
Wait me abeji ballon.
Not every coach will be that bold to say I don't need Mbappe. Yeah. If he wants to leave, he should leave. I don't need Donnarumma. He can move. He can move on.
Okay, Chomina. We person move on and move on. We'll build a team. And one can say teach it. And none been a woman Mourinho hono. Mourinho there we tin to be cat Mourinho bet me akofo obi or take the crowd na. So the team in your total transformation, and I think it's with the spending of your friend say Nasa El Khalifi, I know why in previous seasons, under Luis Enrique, almost spending that much, but what they've been looking for, eventually Luis Enrique time and Omanya. They brought in Creature Kvaratskhelia, very nice season with Napoli, solid performance for the past 2 seasons. In fact, me poster me ye club leagues me poster me players me and some me say back bet me win Ballon d'Or no can be.
He's good.
Yeah, he's the only player me fan from PSG. And my catch and Crawford say between Ono, David Raya, and midfield your friend say England for midfield Rice. Yes, Uncle 4-3. Me will believe say Bakube winning Ballon d'Or this season.
The World Cup will come to play.
World Cup. Last
it's a World Cup year. When it comes to year World Cup no. FIFA looks into that. It also play a major role.
Well, we wait to see.
How
media my kase Ballon d'Or and kase swing it. and you're consistent with the criteria. We've had World Cup. We have World Cup years season. I know be our Jikurano on World Cup or Momoji, but no Ballon d'Or. Until we'll get to that.
Ronaldo has won the best player in the World Cup year before. Messi has also done same.
Yeah, World Cup for one.
The World Cup.
So and when they are swinging with the criteria, and how I don't be panning out. But Eric, big game in the sense is Arsenal maintaining certain consistency. Last season, it was the semi-final, and Arsenal free move, and they exited the Champions League because of PSG.
Have they done it back to back? The semi-final.
More final. Until back to back semi-final. Last season semi-final, booted out by PSG. This year Champions League final against PSG. Arsenal betting.
Arteta has a lot to tell the owner, someone trusting Roberto also, because he's built a team. He's as an improvement. You've seen one who progress. From where they're coming from, and this season you've seen progress.
Exactly.
Winning the league and all that.
Yeah. Me say, on any day, I will still stand by as a player-to-player comparison. PSG in Arsenal. Unless one person will say when you're fair to football, but one person will be fair to football.
PSG in China.
No. Or Arsenal, I will come of us or China Arsenal.
People with some chance now form.
Oh, Debbie. And no, dear, that inspiration is coming from how rampant
PSG.
And American. That inspiration is coming from how rampant a PSG for the aye. But then again, people are not bringing into the conversation how many teams so much me Arsenal for in a season. Yes.
I'm also sure one.
Intimacy predictions are master tier critical analysis am I no. Conditions even though me were high hopes to say Arsenal between be or final, there are conditions a bit to say. Number one, if Arsenal first goal. Arsenal to be first goal, King bonnet tonet, and the best for PSG is to push the game to extra time. I'm telling you.
Arsenal show and shedding. Bonnet Tom say King.
So Boninya Tom say King. Just a PSG push game to extra time.
No, but PSG know how to score.
Absolutely.
They find a way.
So Arsenal was so near the clip of Bayern Munich and the PSG match in a course with Germany. Almost send a ball near boy. Chances came. How many goals a PSG share?
Okay.
One. Or share one goal. Die MS of the game. We saw a PSG team who pressure see almost from Bayern Munich, but eventually Hurricane the ball into net. So PSG, they are also beatable.
Okay.
When a one-off game, your season,
and I was now called.
I say your neutral grounds, Arsenal call unbeaten. I want to Emma clubs in MOBR. Inti baby and comfort draw inspiration is the last season PSG crochet Inter Milan 5-0. I'm telling everybody it's a match we
goes to name.
No. Arsenal be see the top. A one-off game. Opa yanko penalties. Penalties to me will be a game.
Yanka say Arsenal GOC. You know people at this argument they ban set pieces and a corner kicks and a nana and no.
What in baby a bet me beat Arsenal. Adrenina Enrique Kurano. A honor.
Then you come to the technical bench. Yeah.
A whoop.
That's experience. A
whoop. And a bet you may beat Ateta. Because Ateta games are what should be a yana and what children are not a Lusubiano. Or Lusu Gabriel, you can clearly see so Lusu from the second half. So monitor Ateta. Was the second half was Ateta sweaty because game was so when you on your game. Mostly yana menja Ateta changes in you.
So prediction amazing.
Arsenal first goal a full-time draw 1-1. 10 year. So Arsenal to me first goal our game anymore. A full-time draw a 1-1. So Arsenal etna home PSG one. So PSG kwashe first goal e was our game we mu a most likely Arsenal for nyane omunyane bete. Yes. Yes, so PSG chef first goal. Because the moment PSG be chef first goal, no, they will unlock, that war no that's na for each and a banisa. they will push more men forward to seek for the second goal. And it's a PSG chef first goal. TN send a message at you. Say PSG chef first goal. Arsenal cannot stop PSG from
zone.
Yes.
Okay.
The only motivation in the game for Arsenal is to make sure either they score the first goal or prevent PSG from scoring. A ban is the advantage in Arsenal for half.
Okay.
But say PSG best chef first. Now Arsenal be na just obey to me I come back into the game there. How much chances here slim?
Chances
yeah, how much chances here slim?
All right, 4 p.m. tomorrow, PSG versus Arsenal, UEFA Champions League final, and King Kaninja. Now what? On also a submission and prediction. Mami kwa Arsenal nini ho? Yao, Bremu. What a way! And come back crown season tomorrow. Na Mako unbeaten in the champion. That's on the record, you winning the Champions League unbeaten. Not even Real Madrid. That is serious.
The last time 2 teams call Champions League in unbeaten. It's on record. Say club will be out the unbeaten run Aquacodu final.
Ends up winning.
Unless 2 teams in the and route to the final got there unbeaten. Nabaku alus. It happened in 2006. Abras now called Champions League final that season. Oman Lucy that season. Barca son Lucy until the final and Barca shares now 2-1. Now, Obekaya some time ago, me catcher was say, Arsenal boys, you know what is standing between them. Any respect and greatness. Getting hold of a trophy. And the moment they get one, Umbe's a vampire or then an wakamojano. The quest to get more will go higher. It's also after the game en route to Budapest. At Budapest, which Arsenal boys now, you can see clearly say pressure be enormous. So they are very relaxed and they are going into the game to play their game. Between the 2 teams, Arsenal is the best side.
Really?
Yes.
Zone. Between the
2 teams, you know, Arsenal is the best side. And the statistics in the Champions League supports them. That's what I say. Now, what is making people talk on behalf of Paris Saint-Germain is the fact that almost a lot of goals in the Champions League, and then in the final last year, almost Inter Milan by 5 goals to 1.
Almost say final. No?
Exactly. But you see, one thing that amount for probably Omar Corso is that in the last 3 years, the best defensive side in Europe and England has been Arsenal and Inter Milan. And said the Kaninja Kano until Manchester United Arsenal 3-2 no. Now Arsenal are almost 3 seasons without any team putting more than 2 goals in their net. Now so over game no more. Arsenal have a better bench than Paris Saint-Germain. Paris Saint-Germain team is built around zone. And it is also games now more. They try to make sure say in the first 20, 25, 30 minutes they will suffocate you and finish the game. So team anything beyond 30 minutes they struggle. Anything beyond 30 minutes they struggle unless Omunya a team acquired them said Omunya by Munich and Arsenal is never going to give them that spaces. As I speak to you now, Arsenal team the only place any 2 certain. So when the right side of Arsenal defense. Ben White is automatically out of the game with Pratt. Urian Timber, who is the most trusted ally for Ateta, no, or call off for close to bear 2 months near Onyam Bobby. But in the Omubisa no or a fit. A half fit Urian Timber can go toe to toe with Parascalia for 90 minutes if or that opportunity. No. Say Ebeye Christian Mosquera and Ebeboa. Then the best weapon for Paris Saint-Germain will be Kvaratskhelia. Because me would me mupa say between Desiree Doué coming up against either Hincapi and answer Branty friend say Italian boy or they say Calafiori. They can handle Desiree Doué.
Okay.
For Arsenal backline, almost center back in there. You don't need to even talk about them. Gabriel and William Saliba. They have proven that in the last 3 years, there's no central defensive player in the world that is better than them. Exactly. So they will be able to handle it. Then, where is the weapon, the biggest weapon for Paris Saint-Germain? Where Ubenya Vitinha, Nawanya Neves. But this is one thing. Ateta any City, Ateta any Arsenal, bet him they are affected. Team my friend say PSG. When they are not with the ball, they are not with the ball. Sebon and Kita Omunsemwa. They find it very difficult in tracing opponents, and this is where I would want Obitse Ateta to start Martin Odegaard instead of Eberechi Eze. Get control of the middle, because for Obitse Declan Rice there, you are always assured that in the middle he is going to give you that hassle for 90 minutes. It's about he will face them. Now who then gives you the control and then the final passes, And for me, if you say with Eberechi the lackadaisical approach and like nonchalant kind of play, you need somebody who can consistently be on Paris Saint-Germain middle to press them and make sure and also the pressure to Sukakra. And amongst Arsenal middle, the best person now obetimi I lead the pressing for them Brantia Fraser Martin Odegaard. Baby Abeka say Ebia and I say Enyebia a fact. Paris Saint-Germain answer at the Arsenal so outright. The attacking end of the game. Where Ubenya Osman Dembele, Ubenya Kvaratskhelia, Nawanya Desiree Doué. This season, Bukayo Saka, in as much as he's a quality player, has suffered a lot of stop-start season. I say, Obobiana no aba, no abobi no pra no akọ no abantino. As the performance hasn't been that consistent. Same as Leandro Trossard, also recently na ebeti say na iri no Eden tokwa ginemu na I have performance until omo ejaya asem ne ba bontina na ho ato no the last 5 games why ire no abobi dia ma Arsenal. And then Kai Havertz and so Okonoba and Afe Victor Jokeres and so form. But so coming as a unit, the attacking trio of Paris Saint-Germain versus the attacking trio of Arsenal. Paris Saint-Germain was so bad. Look, Abanti friend say Bukayo Saka, Leandro Trossard.
On in your submission, do you say Kvaratskhelia is an Italian?
Dabi.
Okay.
Georgian.
Or free Georgia.
Georgian.
Yes.
The Georgian Messis,
yes.
Bobo.
Calafiori Nana me
Italian.
Calafiori Nana me refer to as Italian boy. Yes, and na password in there ko free Italia.
And the name.
So far as Arsenal team as a unit on attack na. In as much as that they don't have Obeka some form comparing them to Paris Saint-Germain and yet too flamboyant. These are players on any day. If you leave them, they can punish you. What I say, Kai Havertz next started their match now, and I say Joker next started their match now, alongside Bukayo Saka and Trossard. On any day, they can cause problems for you. And now Kaninja can be about Ateta changes in Europe. Arsenal team is the team that has benefited from changes from the bench than any team, both in the Champions League and the English Premier League.
Like I said, the changes here.
Among free bench,
trusting the bench changes.
No, na say the free bench ne bano ebenya impact e game no so na say in the whole of Europe clubs e won nyina no or no changes na say the place ne free bench bano aba anya a lot of impact on the game and the scoreline outcome no than any team one. Then for me I think say very good bench. But what I say, but so you Paris Saint-Germain first 11 free what next? Look, game in Paris Saint-Germain be born in 20 minutes.
Paris Saint-Germain be born in 20 minutes.
In 20 minutes. They will start on the front foot. They will start with speed. They will start with intensity. Exactly. That is how a game. They will want to run at you for the first 20-25 minutes, maximum 30 minutes. So mobenya go and omenya sa goes ni na ho no omoni zone. I know very well Ateta will be going into the game telling the boys and say, look, manage and slow the game in the first 20-25 minutes and pick your moments. Don't go toe to toe with them, because if you go toe to toe with them, more transition and more finding of spaces, teams very easy for them to do. They know how to pick spaces and then pick moments against opposition. So a command is pound for pound. Allow them to run and you control the game. Let them have the ball and you control and make sure you block every passing lane. The moment you're able to do that, after 30 minutes, naturally they start to get tired. And then frustration starts coming in. Again, Sausha Omu defense, as against Arsenal, they have not been that good defensively this season. Comparatively last season, and this season, there's a huge vacuum, and that's a huge difference between the Paris Saint-Germain defense that we saw last season and then the Paris Saint-Germain defense that we have seen this season. So if Arsenal are able to also pick their moment, it means that they are going to find spaces in there. Once Arsenal will be able to shut up shop and then make sure Paris Saint-Germain a lot of chances beyond damage. So the game, I am sure Obiano will bet him then and says Sinibuakase automatically way way. It's a game that I am not seeing too many goals. So the Kaninja Kaino maximum 2 goals. Yanya bebre pa be 3 goals. Ebia a 2-1 win be for any of them, and I say a 1-1 be, and I say a 2-0 win be.
Despite the fact that PSG shadow.
Arsenal, the whole of the Champions League no, almost consider 6 goals. And you fluke. Don't almost keeping 9 clean sheets out of the 14 games. Nobody should underrate them. But what I say, in the English Premier League, they consider just 26 goals in 34 matches.
No red card, no penalties.
No red card, no penalties. 38. And 38 matches. And you fluke. And you fluke. A team that in the last 4 years, teams 2 per and the 3 balls at 1 minute. You don't underrate them when they are going into a game that is the final game for the season.
Well,
Wasaji Trophy dada.
Waji Trophy dada. The boys will be very much convinced.
I want to add this one.
They are on the verge of becoming Arsenal's greatest side of all time.
That's true.
Because Arsenal team over 100 years no moti Arsenal omonye Champions League ni bi da. Omaji double FA Cup any league, but omonye Champions League any league da. But what I say, boys way after 22 years have been able to bring the league back to the Emirates Sports Stadium. They are 90 minutes plus possibly 10 minutes. And also the emphasis 100 minutes away from immortality. Don't underrate them.
PSG underrate you, myself, Mora.
Nobody should underrate them. Arsenal will give Paris Saint-Germain a very, very tough game. And you see, the biggest thing for Paris Saint-Germain is our problem with dealing with area balls and attacking corner kicks and free kicks. And one of corner kicks and free kicks is one of the biggest weapons for us now. Say Gabriel, I may attack corner kick. Can have a attack corner kick. Julian Timber attack corner kick.
Right. Okay.
They are able to do it and do it with ease.
What prediction is it?
My prediction is that Arsenal has one job to do. Don't allow Paris Saint-Germain to score. You have both 20-25 minutes. That's the Paris Saint-Germain.
How can you prevent them from scoring? You
see, now cut the passing lanes off.
That's a tedious job.
Exactly, but Arsenal in here. Look, Eric, after 20 minutes, after 25 minutes, that's the Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal will win the cup.
After 25
minutes, that's the Paris Saint-Germain and Arsenal becomes.
By that time, no much.
Then it becomes Arsenal's game to chase. And no, you'd have to throw everything because I find out. And now, Obetimia finding spaces and then attack you. Anytime make us just a simple plan. Just make sure you consume almost suffocation on the ban for 25 minutes. They will naturally get tired and relax.
Wow.
It's after 25 minutes, that's Arsenal and Shea go, and that's me opportunity to bet. I'll bet Arsenal win.
Wow. Yeah, Sanogo. Obi Arsenal be cool. All right. Live on Asempa 94.7 FM show near Prepzone. Find out on the air. Of course, maybe some question be whether or not the league now Arsenal might make them complacent, playing in favor of Paris Saint-Germain. And he remember baby sa no na kwan bia so. What did so I want. Did the Arsenal fan watch the EFL Cup final versus Man City? Arsenal was worse from the 60th minute. Again, Man City against Man City at Etihad, which Arsenal lost 2-1. Arsenal's second half was poor. Man City's front three, Erling Haaland, Semenyo, and Doku, and especially Jeremy Doku, tormented Arsenal. That is the exact role that Kvaratskhelia will do tomorrow. Ousmane Dembele, Aseidu, and Kvaratskhelia. It's a challenge few opponents manage. PSG need only one more goal in the Champions League to match Barcelona's record of 45 goals scored in a season, 1999-2000. In all competitions, meanwhile, they have scored at least once in each of their last 27 games, netting 62 times in total. A rate of 2.24 goals per game. Kejua, PSG will score at least in 90 minutes. PSG cannot draw blank in 90 minutes.
Yeah.
Benedict Oche was a PSG to be more ball with 90 minutes on for ball and to them. And Tina Mekali won't say the 9 Eshepum. Perhaps that is the question I asked, whether or not the Arsenal and fanfare and economy might affect them negatively.
Eriko, Arsenal team Nankasano. Cup no more winning, with the EPL no more winning league in Ankasano. To me, me who say in football we have something we call psychological edge. Psychologically, unse gone are the days now about some 4 or 5 years ago when Arteta got to the final back to back. Near can be. Oh no, I bottle a leg, no, I bottle a leg. Oh, Arsenal the enemy don't bet me. Enemy don't be my bottle a leg, But this time around, they've won the league. And they won it in grand style. They won it in grand style in such a way, say, in that team, Nankasano, this season, they have the best defense. In the psychological, in the Eriko, who be Sammy, who say, a more psychological advantage over the next opponent they're going to meet. Hey, so I find a way Mokako boy. 2 teams in here are to make history. There are so many history going around. Ebini say, history in Namomusa, Ebini say, team or G Champions League for the first time. The following year, team or sign a team Ajibida. In the PSG direction. So I will final no waje. In a business so say, okay, team or final no. Mostly no first time we winning, the second time no idea we winning. But you will say Atletico Madrid a finals back to back wanje. And also favor us now in a way. Now, these 2 teams are Omunya history a favor Omunya na. Utumu Arsenal team Nankasa against PSG team. Let's face it, Arsenal has, in terms of defensive record, you can't have that. But across Europe, they have the best defense. Yeah? But Mamika Bibi for PSG team no. PSG team no. They score as and when they want. Oh, I'm being honest. They score as and when they want.
For fun.
They score for fun. Yeah? When they start playing, when they want to score, they know where to. Mendes know where to push the ball to. Vitinha knows who to push. If I want to run, let me look for Kvaratskhelia. Push him the ball. Let's do the running. Dembele. Shekanija Kabibi say it's the battle of the coaches. It's true because this match is going to be won from the bench because Ushe teams now mobile bona. Obia is about who one of it might turn a wild card. I bet we change the game no. Yenim Luis Enrique. Lucho waye bida ye nim do betimi aye eye ateta on ye bida ba wo hono mo or building a point inti this season me who say Arsenal comparatively when it comes to bench let's face it Arsenal with team depth they be aye kasa Arsenal no to me win cup because no need team depth share osesa onim do ade ba share nim hosis ya Kai Havertz wo betimi amana bebo Trossard betimi bebo force 9 Jesus betimi bebo go carries betimi bebo. Our options were brave. Our team depth. But PSG team no starting lineup ni there. Are you serious? So don't joke with it too. And he said they're not Yao Kano. Omka said the next 20 minutes they want to score. They can score. But mind you, they are playing against a best defensive team in Europe. Yes, so it's going to be a defense against an attack.
But before they dismantled Inter Milan, na Inter yenshane rough.
Yeah, ni yenshane rough.
Oh, zene kura peche.
Good at it. No, that's Soma concede here. Now, so meeting Barcelona. Intino Oceano no. It wasn't easy, but against Arsenal, no. In America, say here, Saliba and Gabriel, mega hosts. I'm telling you, this season, we should do now across Europe. They are the best. In America, say it's going to be a defense against an attacking team. Here, Arsenal, a band set pieces record that this season, almost a whopping 19 goals coming from a corner kick. Throwing almost 2 throw-ins, free kick almost 4. It is a Okoshia team and the set pieces. Yes, are dangerous. I'm telling you. If I'm to predict, Kameka se Ochina match, Arsenal is likely to score from a set piece.
Really?
If they should get, it should get on the average. If they make a calculation on every 5 corner kicks they are likely to score a goal. This is almost a penalty. They've not almost scored almost a penalty here. But Arsenal team no mukutano. Discipline is there. Obaye no ho. Ateta baye no. Wasesa team ni apart from Saliba no filo mbaye na Saka obeto no. Squad na Unai Emery ya o. Wasesa omo nyina de ono building the empire against PSG. But PSG the money who money ye hu ni say a certain lucho. Because you who PSG
it goes back to the same point.
Yes.
Bench ho.
Yes. You who need that.
It's a prediction you're saying.
Inti media me say 1 PSG score as and when they want. Into Arsenal, it's sure only there. They really have a work to do.
Even though they are good.
They are good. But they shouldn't override them. They shouldn't more for Mundiagro. I'm telling you. Into media match in there goes bet me abi.
Right, for you on YouTube say PSG go win. Kuma Richarlison, PSG is the best threat in Europe currently. PSG all the way. Kuma Richarlison. Albert Ado, also the overall winner of the Asempa FM Fantasy League was a mini league winner as well. Desmond has made FPL Clubhouse members proud. This is Albert from Oyarefa. Asempa Fantasy should consider awarding top 5 managers. It's a whole 10 months competing for just one winner. The fantasy game is hard though. Please. Overall winner. Okay. Empire hard there, but today I will try my. I'll say Nasi your iPhone. Dan Lazaro say I'm Danny from Tema. I great time. I'm always present and I will be there tomorrow as well. Visa Basa. Me pacho ochna ba mami wo. Ochna mo ba mami hu mo pa na yentala kakra. In case some person me bi mbutu so na bi. Charles Oben Eserico. Okay. Mohini na ya say or live from Terminal 3. I think I've done that. And so my message is never about Barona. Now to the Black Stars before we can't just talk without Black Stars. I'm on phone name score Jeremy Frimpong my bomb so say I want make it the Holland squad. Last week the England didn't. I don't want us to touch on it again. But in Argentina squad, no Messi is going. Master Antonio has been dropped. I'm for you almost scored bubble. I mean, see, I'm out for you. Be quiet. We wait to see how the World Cup will be panel. But special interest is the Black Stars of Ghana. Now, Yenny Wills is Babebo. Time I see name a squad. I'm out for some cockram might be more for Bekasa. I must say, it's a job for to try Ampia Momo. CBN Kurasi show. Now, what's the same Magua of Bekasa?
So sad.
And yeah, they are day many talk about the Nebia to be out. You see, the journalists need divided. But you can the air back up. The almost kick canning and Ukraine one. And never can okay. Mesha said a few.
Eric, when you started a Juma way back then, your youthful days. Your youthful days. Now, your opinion over everything and anything. But growing into a Jumano and then getting closer to people, closer to decision making, then I came to understand, say, there are some issues your opinion do not matter.
There are some issues?
Yes.
Opinion matter. Okay.
Ever since I got to understand that thing, no, the giants MBHD. And one of them, coaches, any almost selection for matches.
Okay.
And answer almost selection for tactics. I did bakwa a fair me that notion about me, a mammy pa, and a demitrim. Reflected quite was in 2009.
2009.
Under 20. Obekaya. Sir? Yes. Player Ben a drop in a bay national Ishmael Yati. But at the end of the day, Salah started team not selected, no, proved right, and they brought the honors home. And see, when I started making inquiries and then learning a lot, no, now I want to be reflective on my name. About national team call up. Aside the tactical setup of coaching a winning team no or they should their friendly players. No? Some coaches do not want to call certain players because of the team harmony, not because
not just the
players.
performance.
They
go beyond performance.
Yes.
Then you know to say goals and assists are not enough.
Ebia ya kase shego abeshe. Ya kase my assist abema. But se born in Kitawa liability to the team.
Well, coaches say that a lot.
And they born moving from where you are just relying on player quality to player and idea betim their team in general.
And that is I don't know Luis Enrique.
Exactly.
So you say oh no Jenny
the Peter. Dembele. Braben Wamono Borussia Dortmund. Braben Wamono Barcelona. But under Luis Enrique. Or say coach and say look, I want to see you running.
How do you get away? Better na bench.
Oh, better na bench. And now Dembele is running. It's sometimes coaches beyond the tactics team Mario Icardi. At some point now you are going through he was Argentina's second best striker in the whole world. But you call up an name friend. You know why? Now akwa koje New York Argentina national team player bako ayere.
Do you good dear but oba.
We are good dear but you do sad defender no. Our general no. Now a reliable defender for Argentina. Etienne timi mpa ne ho. Say ye jana ho ye nya defender bia the quality ni draw no betim dey replace no. But who Mario Cardi dey say am fra wa. Ye wa Carlos Tevez o. Ye wa Lionel Messi was on top of the game ho. Ye wa Gonzalo Higuain ho. Maxi Lopez. Na omo wo Fabian Angel Di Maria ho. They were not lacking goals and because of team harmony yem fra sebra because Abrante ni ho a ne bubefu ntokoba campo ye na a destabilize bibia yem fra me ba cho what they make say decisions that goes into national team collapse you will never understand it. Sometimes coach be creating the favoritism because we me penasem you ever go 2006 World Cup who didn't say oh William Chero no coach ni penasem hey ball be odini boy ya boy or boy be odini boy bisata mo sia carry from Liberty to Kotoko boy bia na William Chero ebobi there are some players so we are there because of connections kakra bi on no your friend team no na set team enim set team no nipa be 18 bi na rely on mo space na kan dey be ma certain players bi.
So what's your point?
One of them na Abrante a friend say Edwin Jima. Even when Oko Blasters onya bi mokra or mobile but the next call up no ni din ka ho. Eti national team collapse any sa coaches decisions there. Aya na me pese me dem no be wura mu bibiri until say ukoye adwuma na say amfa there then we can analyze asem no.
Okay.
But reasons are they for players there. And on the plan what's on them and what on the plan how you want to go about tournament now all corner.
Okay.
And I mean your opportunity man move fan so you cannot just sit somewhere and say oh player will be feel so oya there we e na oya there but you never fit team no set up na emfa. But so corner say amfa there you can then have the opportunity to say something about the performance no it's yenya botre zone yenya botre and everywhere in the world coaches and national team collapse a generate controversies because or might be any or no less than 200 players on betting about national team.
Okay. So make your point. What is your point?
My point is that we should tone down with your stance and your analysis and your choice of words. No,
man, kasa.
You can talk, but be circumspect. Because at the end of the day, the back stops with the coach, and he knows why or free way and or free way one free way.
Okay.
It's Yamana Juma. Our own is to watch how targeting the Yamano or be achieve.
Okay.
Ya wanna so say or the Kobe Brim 11 the Beko achieve targeting the Amrea. Yaman fan ko achieve targeting the family. If I try to say, and again, Mati argument we say, oh, anyway, obotim way, anyway, obotim way, a nil. The fact that obotim be and aboli give me doesn't mean that you are quality enough over be a omo baby. But what did they make us say? England, Omokofa, I've Anthony Free Saudi Arabia and Farimai. But then the back England Premier League no more, Obo Leicester City, Obo friends saying, Brighton and Hove Albion, what should be 13 goals. But Omajano, Akofa Saudi Arabian Pro League player, and the Dinaba. Exactly. You Derek Atakon, yes, or Yadi, but Tim Ben Obo. We are making it look like Obo Bayaminik or more Bayaminik.
Oh, we are good as a good. It's
a make us we are good, and farm honey baby Obo. Obisi Anna, Obibo Premier League, Obibo Bundesliga, and Yajano. And any baby as a player Bundesliga automatically, so you access to the Black Stars. And any baby as a Obibo friends English Premier League now automatically, so you access to the Black Stars. Ninano the discretion of the coach. Yamana Juma, let's allow him to go and do his work. So according of failure, we can then analyze the failure. No, actually why you feel say of failure. So according say yeah, na say drew him no dia could do semi final. I didn't be na beka.
Say you know wanted and just say you need.
And see men ka so mo bi anything. My biggest problem in choice of words.
Okay.
Anyhow we are trying to it's Ghana there. The BI coach se ba hina sebi o. Mano se sumina so. Omunya yen kwase afo to the point that they can't speak for themselves. Otuado ye control no. Mpayifo na ye selection de ma no. Kwase apia mpayifo na ye selection de ma no ye control no. Sika kono mpayifo na ye selection de ma no ye control no. Recruiting mpayifo na ye selection ma no ye control no. Milovan Rajvan mpayifo na ye control ma no ye Carlos Cross so a coach Real Madrid asamba ye system mpayifo na ye say ntire se coach somba kroma no. Sabi obi anu adwon de beka bibia ma na ho. Why do we deliberately want to disrespect people because they are not doing what we feel that some
okay, for us,
we should allow them to go. We are 28 players now. I do the same thing. Oh, now keep us 5. You have 26 players, 28 players. You are the 6th and you are the 26th and and I keep us 5. Eti aduma na anwa se be keep person 2 dey free. Keep person 2 penny be free unless ebia omoye match ya na obi apra. Na akofo obi ba nya sa de ya keep us 5 no mienu be free. Na ka 26. Me ba chwa tia say 23 outfield players plus 3 goalkeepers. Na de omu nyina akọ work up no. Me ba chwa tia me ba chwa what the make na say. Na ye de omu work up no. So Madika can say once they wear the national team colors, let's support them.
Right, that's fine.
We don't need to agree or like the players. Omone ya from. You support you. You corner Amfa, then we can come back and analyze why Amfa. Na say I say they blame no, e dey ma coach no. Me dey blame na man. So be team toward their man. No ja no the after 4 months no san ye.
Yes, I think I get your point. I get your point as well. Well made. Ken.
Yeah, bro.
This is the Black Star. And what's it?
Okay. Eric. Journalism. Gathering. Verifying. Reporting. These are the 3 key pillars. Reporting news.
Okay.
Based on fact and event to the public. Now they are mom, we know what say boom. What you say? Coach Iron squad. A national team or mining team. Nti say ufi say ye nyina no mo bia nkasa dia ma penim bi odi team na chi bia meka se ye be hia Ghana from pipe
ene o support
wo ye adwumaji osika no wa ba fidie so akase wo hia obi empire bo ansa na wa sora ba Asempa be for it bit
that be
nso mo ye dwuma di aketwa ana mo de ye tuache
da binye tuache
appearance from Beji ye twa ticket ma winning bonus coach na mukra ni jiska ni bi
am feel good
o nsa coach ne de ne obaye ne ye man adwuma no enwom na church go internet no. He was calling for Ghanaians to really support.
Yeah.
And I'm a boy. Support, but we are there now. Me huni different. My main can say, man. I should talk about it. I can talk about it, right? Okay. Eric, squad aba. Na yenu anominate yenje o masemna. Meaning so say omo mbe settle, you know, omo mbe settle whatsoever the issue is. Sure. When you a typical Ghanaian leader or a politician, almost for you to know for a ride. When you maybe a reason.
Wow.
When you say Ghana, heja. Yes. Asempa ye pe asemno but you asemno. Yes. So we don't push to the level that we get to the conclusion or the bottom of the matter. We don't look for then see any then buy. Oh, where Ricky the answer. What is your character? Say no, so ties him. Oh, where Ricky the answer. No, to Jana say man. Oh, one day say obey to me ayenem. And anti you paid him for na fire say. Asempa, especially when misbehave in a public office. And now misappropriate of funds.
Almost 1 week keeper.
When 1 week keeper na me dominate media ni so ntiminya kukudro jina no ade for be ne will forget it and obe go scot free. Ampanyampa typical Ghanaian politician or a leader will go scot free. Fast forward. In Suya tutoi. Now no me chance on video. Regional minister na munso no is it what the people need?
So I saw her.
Me babe kwa show, but maybe say is it what the people need? How many times you be a damn fan for?
Drastic decisions have to be made.
Thank you very much. Sometimes in nomabu ha ye hu se ne be kanafa. Eric, I will entreat Obia say if somebody say unim asem no control the bia ye resamire nchika se mi chem say don't prejudge. Issues that are very sensitive. Try to ask questions. If you say unni asembia can, then keep mute and keep it kura. Ben, Gazi mame, me post am here about the recon there.
Okay.
The recon asemba me transia me shake krik we di shum. No we di shum. Me show where. Then a tissue in Sukan, Obi Krama me screenshot of the recon, ne senior brother. And you maybe I watch your trauma. The mom said these are the issues in your day. And I'm say okay, fine. Mimi ni minko tieb. Until me started say me call me Facebook wall. And I'm starting say me be some questions.
Okay.
Eric, me be some 4 questions. Maybe kind of one. Me say, did the player voluntarily decided to play for Ghana? Being seemed to switch nationality. Number 3, has the player been sacrificed for Baba's inclusion because his family claims they were told they need him because Baba says he is not joining the Black Stars again?
Okay.
Last one, was there any monetary commitment in the player's call up to the national team? And I'm a conclude, I'm a throw as I say, a typical Ghanaian will say nothing. But these guys are bred differently. You interesting times ahead. Eric, Nampesa Meka Kosiane say, oh, the recon new offense some about kind idea. Oh no, sabi or a penny, maybe out of emotions. Some of the things, you know, and especially in our setup, and you good say best so. But you see.
Or maybe Con should call him to order.
Oh yes, I need to so better and no offer. But what carry? My point in is Eric. More beyond shifty attention.
More beyond shifty attention.
The subject matter is there. And the subject matter is the one who is in charge of sending invitations to players, arranging for player tickets, informing them when to leave, where to meet the team. Called the recon. Was there a call? Aden is an impan why quiet to FO.
Say, me am a friend, and I don't know me.
Good. Because from the recon, say, we're moving from baby or one baby or no stay with Germany. Ako, ni sister Penny, and any brother Penny, with different. Your friend say, we the Nkebia hand, Kebia to say, we move from Aquatema.
Okay.
The one in charge of making calls to players and arranging players for ticket and traveling to meet the team. No, say baby, I will be ano. Boa. Na me send with ticket me we share blast us team no our airport. I see you and I see the senior brother drive no. From where he was to Nifie, other Bobu and Hofan luggage, waiting for the man that called him. Say, "My mom may send you tickets. Say I'm wide. What joining team? No, UK for the Wolves match. What can you call him, Mabim? What fra Papa Insua Papa Nimfa? The next call Papa Nimfa say, I'm in a meeting with the FA president. When I'm done, I will get back to you. The man never got back to him, and the only thing he will see is say, "Ya publishing squad needing your day and up to now, the man has not gotten back to." This is the subject matter. No of our combo to help to Diana. Don't shift my attention. I want to know, sir. Papa no well if no for players, you know. I'm on ticket to check baby. I'm question. Offred the recon. Eric, yeah.
Now offred no one instruction is unfriend.
Simple. Debbie said,
sorry, friend. Okay, good. Somebody will instruct him to call him.
Brilliant addition. Brilliant addition.
He will be instructed.
Brilliant addition. Eric, man shifting command. Yeah, mammy can't tell Adiba. And Kofa say, and no to add a friend, no, and no to add on your pamono, and your pamno coach for Fraba. Neso say on Penua, one Casano. You don't understand the processes of switching nationality. And you're coaching a switching nationality, you're exchanging papers with FIFA and you're the association.
Yeah.
When Otuado told the association, said the recall you're good.
I need him.
They know there were processes to switch nationality.
Yes, of course.
In the Sabu, Obia and didn't who supply any can share some money behind. Because on your
sorry,
switching
that good. You be here no, and that even coach now so penalty is great on off forever. We should be sure he's that good. Be here in our team. He's bringing some quality
to the team.
Yes, I switching.
Yeah, because
yes, and also holiday ne o train or china kenne. Why you do manama me pank and me show ama when you break. Yes, no, brilliant addition. Yes, switching nationality. There is a possibility, coach, the Ebejan Kwamanako. What happens to the future relationship between the player and the country? Because every fund over the swallow, who are 2 abands sound more, for coach for from Nimpanua Yen Nidim Commerce, a pese, also some Netibia. Na Oba Dom Yena Oba Buayeno. Yanka say one share. Ya manuana. And then the question a year is out. No shift attention is about more qualifiers. Esco member no kasa o ntina make some ne sound esco member na kasa no yes esco member no te platform so kasa wo kwa more qualifiers we bi mu kwa boy am form am konti wo den na
Inaki Williams obo qualifiers until 2020
me say who san komo no yes see
that be you find say why man fan ko foul that is not a discussion. It's not about maybe or the before the camp of the boy is talking too much.
Eric, but me track ninja no. Eric, so we penina.
Don't make sense.
We penina. We near bufu.
We got discussion. Position boy one same boy. I get it.
Sure. Eric, another thing. Yes, so be afraid obi. And you be afraid. I can tell you with all humility, say as human as I am, that have conscience, instinct, and practical use common sense in dealing with cases. Say the recon is not angry because Yaya call up ni there be no enter me say man shifting attention. No, you people are shifting attention, but you can't be smarter than everybody. What you say? Yeah, Abraham Lincoln Kasembi. Or see, you can fool all the people some of the time. You can fool all the people some of the time. Some of the people all the time. But you cannot fool all the people all the time. Abraham Lincoln Casa 7. Eric, I then will shift here. The player is claiming, say, the man responsible of inviting players invited him, told him, I'm sending you ticket. And later, one get it back, BM, on get it back till now, one, you're disrespecting the highest order. Because Eric, say, me ha. Multimedia frabbing me war a mini duty. What I say? Because of respect and the woman Jubana me and your friend babe or baby mobile send me Jacob Bobo me home. Near see me be too quine, but got to my tad, yes, to Chumumpa why you be BAV. Nimpano or Freyana or Frame back on Mebo be my Germany Martino. What Frey? No, my cotton. So respectful, I picked his call. But he being disrespectful, so because I can't hold you on your day. On Fabium,
I didn't know why would he not be picking? Yeah, Ochale, MCB Biaba, I want to answer coming. I want to say, I want to Baby Sergeant Shinison was here clear.
No person we journey a free sound command so. Was there a call to him because they are claiming they have all the screenshot and everything.
The conversations.
Yes. Inti utienu wa fanwa. Forget it. Side are burning sending nebu phone. Fact a woman establish and say they have all these things into nim near koso. And now Obina can be actual binti akorano, among person mef in the bedding command. They record castle by force of World By now, Germany for friend. So okay, so almost see a corner friend one. But Eric, who knows said the record everyone switching nationality some few years to come. Over to nationality. Once a chance, no.
Because Union Berlin, yeah.
Abua or war, yes, so the Nibren Ede. When him say, Utmi Congram, a warning be ha, Utremuan and Chod the horn your he. When him sa, or Danny baby, no, or Jenny home.
Or the Hoko kind of sensitive
questions to say.
Or by attack
defense.
Na omwa. Omo yes, the recon Kasabe brain and count Mohammed Salisu.
And that is not the end of the road. I mean, qualify say by me. There are more games to come.
Eric, Eric. So when him say Mohammed Salisu had the World Cup in a convincing of Boboma Ghana and okay.
That's true.
He had rejected Ghana so many years.
Because of what Philly said.
Because he wanted opportunity at juvenile level near CM Farmer. Yeah, the World Cup in a convincing Wama. Before Inaki Williams ever converted Boboma Ghana. Now I rejected Ghana on so many occasions. Cracker said he doesn't feel Ghanaian.
Yeah.
And you World Cup in a convincing Wama.
Bye.
Eric, mo biam pretend say any chrome how. You can fool some of the people all the time. All the people some of the time. But to fool ye na abrebian enye juma.
Onye wa say oji say ohun say no credit bi enkoso
na famasi nkofo mienu ntem e your man chichire ne ye chichire. Players na nyom na no munya kukudo kasa na player ba kwa ba say na esi we ntem then stop we fini say ebe released to clear doubt. There are rumor mongering. Say player B dissatisfied by the way you handle no. As a responsible FA.
What do you do?
What do you do? Because he's your son. Your son is in the public disgracing you as a father, as a responsible father. If you don't react, thank you very much. The more you keep quiet, the more you let the people believe whatsoever is in the system. Anamebwa.
Okay.
No what's how Kotri Joseph Penty their barbership. Funny enough. Sure. Intimate say I didn't so some unimu control and cabicura.
Don't know for pencil the so.
Unim paint interview no granting Nancy or the bro for Casa into one pen and a woman. Say your chair will test messenger or to add the yin freeman or the man and in your car. Eric, you will nipebu ha me. Sa some no catch Joseph Penny, me who am in Casa Bimuda. Really, who are you money? be at studio hey obia one strength oh Joseph Painter what the years wo wafa into 1 or 2 decisions be you can't make it to the World Cup. Let's see what the future holds for you. You know I love you. I like you. Eric, who can such no one from me and Kokranwa? Me Filipina a bit cut short in them than to tell me there are better players in my position when everybody in this country. I will say players are from they are better than him. When Kofo Bebre him say omo ya from me, omo say Bebre wo ha. Boy so eya de chen om. Nte banis ha, o cause more pain. O put it down into an emotional trauma. Joseph Painter nearly retired from the national team after World Cup win. And the close associate. Also, but
why do you think he's being treated that way? I mean, well, it seems that's not, you know, something which is the last World Cup happened.
Eric, Mpacho Ghana for no more Ivory Coast Nations Cup 2023. No, go and check performances. No, after World Cup, no more Nations Cup he was part. Your last game where you bought 2-2 against Mozambique. No. Is it Madagascar or Mozambique?
Yeah, it was Mozambique.
Mozambique, right? Yeah, about 2-2. No. Go and check the first half performance of Joseph. Before catching said the man maybe coach in your call from the stands and say your mother die you may bobo. Or Ben no didn't say bona on my penalty. Really? You catch a new dressing room, so the coach told everybody when you're injury.
I mean, that be pride.
On that mid zone, then okay, one can on pride. Also, no need reason to coaching if because on pride. Yes, a coaching is way process me pride. Play a band way pro game we are changing now. Or Bob catchers on pride. Ya can't wait now for the game boy you. Yeah, but qualifiers. Guy you were injury. A do baby, my friend qualifies or buy. Or Behana qualifies no. No opportunity to mudini jinemu or qualifies in be. Or Bobaku Bomi and Nuko or Bobby. That time a year body, Naki Williams or my excuse to send no honton. Muya call up my friend. Interic. I didn't know what is so because net Joseph Pentino or exceptional player but no one they will talk because the same justification I would justify Sanki Yin from Onye Dino. The same party now obidio dine de wom. Na as 77 prayer men fanchemi as empty as Yempase beka no Corintino. No be akofa Harry Maguire and come e dia
be Maguire wo fankasa.
Bed na ye dwuma.
Maguire wo fankasa.
Isn't it so painful say when you be a film that player or no some mumini what nan chase sa one bobo coach na man akwenye na wenyina no medema no si no woni baby akofa abayi
yeah
ya kan mu ntie ntie ye ntie obia ni ntia ya ka cha mu say the importance of releasing the 55-man squad and say me hu 55 na 28 me kan kwa me hu say we acknowledge me say 55 na me kan 55 no way
kan no de na Henry Semo de ye den
okay I say yes. No, be say no. We interview na me man. So kai say me man reply.
I said mo dey ye dey.
So disrespectful.
I mean it is the 20 now.
Now Germany no G 2006, Spain no G 2010.
I say enyen.
Omo mo ye football enyen sheba me tia say but omo mo ye football no mo wa ma no ne no. Woni mi answer chem. I don't know Spain national to them. I don't want to them. Or the ma because also near the support of the country.
Yeah, it is important.
Ye nyina ne ye kokon. Into when mrantia ye nyina ye ye de kokon. 55 no. It gives opportunity say Eric you are rewarding Eric
one gentle say omomfa en coffee for 55 no ho. Bagana for 55 momfa nya hwe.
Nti ye mfa nkyere mu ampani ampanso amba out. Aye transfer man de ombene mu final squad. Interic obia why you adwene say the recon asem no unni mu bi no gina nchen na omo nim asem no enka until efefo na asem no form ho no omo mbe clear but the thing is efefo no are fully aware the guy is saying the truth and nunti mark my words no FA member will be bold to pass a comment to your official position of the FA. Nobody. I am telling you, quote me here. Yes.
But the ESCO member was trying to explain.
ESCO member no not sports shows. Or you're part of the sports show. Until I say FA member, you didn't cause official on clear AO. Or not one on no so share opinion will show this.
Okay.
Yes. Or no share opinion.
Not in his capacity.
No.
But you say position our opinion.
When say last and I make catch up.
Because if you are the president of Ghana, if you are the president of Ghana, Oko baby will say there be had any president nekasa you. It's just John Dramani Mahama nekasa.
How can the people
can presidency in a room? Position our can some can so careful.
But is it Kaninja inside never be the Abano? This is what I understand. Say Frederick Cohn say Omeston Kobo was given the because you guarantee say work up no be. Yeah. Patriot say. And as you be catch that will say zone be ko work up. And you guarantee say do be ko work up.
Maybe he was guaranteed. That is the point. Guaranteed. Charlie, switch nationality. Switch it. World Cup, you'll be part of us. You go and play.
Okay, now.
Wow. Because the
guarantee.
They will take the coach at that time, no, alongside and pay for me to come and speak to you.
Yeah.
That's what I say. Now, fortunately or unfortunately, they are switching coaches.
The new coach aba.
New coach aba.
New direction.
Ebia in his head. It's not guaranteed, say because you be catching us say you don't be continue be. It's yes, said they can inject cano. Sembeti ho na ofrem so oh me mesen ko ba bi say na me prepare me ho obuo mu no se ma nya anko bia e so sa friend back na catch him oh na nkese nke no ko ba bi say but because of this and that thing no e bia wantimi anko bi
na me frɛ
me frɛ abo amanenti ko because ya zone patriot say
and ni pa no kra san frɛ no wan san fa
so at least who miss call so return ko no e bia na nko no kra wan the plans on na ko do nku bi kra e mo ko ibiza o ba bi kra ko
ji tu say o kwadwo na say o kwata e bi ye me papa him say e bi meti e bi ye mpa no say me ko say na say matra hanyi we no
so you know I bibia
we ba hanu so mo do
for that disrespect I share the sentiment of everybody that
okay,
but my point is that nanke beating the Derekun nako UK amanako ball against Wales now or count 29.
Well, but the coach didn't want to do three left backs.
Yeah, and I make us nanke beating nako
like 5 goalkeepers you cry. You 5 go shame na some for them quick.
What I say? Yeah, na say yeah final 26 no. You beat me say you never. Yeah, you like is in every. What I say?
I will still come back and repeat what I said. The result is not fighting because he's not going to the World Cup.
Okay.
He's fighting because
he's deceived.
He has been deceived and been disrespected. 2 words: deceived and disrespected. Eric, when you a typical Ghanaian, yamfa yan hokranya example. You know, I mean, who are remembering you film?
You see,
who say, oh, probably na, wayana. On say, wow, so feeling now. Also, to make a can you maybe cry. I do baby again to me, or just to now be say, hey, and you know,
so and their vibes.
Good. And conform the recon vibes, and the people don't mad the recon vibes. No, when your supporters,
they are big boys.
They are big boys.
They have power. They are influential.
Adena. Inaki Williams, or your fit to be your bar, no, I walking straight now, or cut him hold the There was a promise. There was a promise.
Because in his position,
what are you telling me?
Any other player can dropping.
And when him there, but perhaps win him. When I've been told by the leadership of former no mo ya den say oh Eric do me host show na ya Prepzone o frena nti we dey station a wo no ugitum na wo ye wadwene yi say wo beba nko ade a show no da beba be de wo ba be host
be ba se me be host
na makwa akogye adwuma na medu ha no na Eric ba na mo dey Eric sana adwuma ba maka chem so penny for say enwura anya produce in this case he's not even in camp.
Okay.
I baby beat so better chema baba. That is what the case.
Friendly match and them say holiday we be show back.
Good, my be show back. Then the next thing we do reception and answer security so and then they say men go studio. Also boss is on be free.
Zone.
Whatever the same as Samba veteran.
So what how? Me met no why afi una we so man we intro show no. Me so am to open him so ni me nko ba how life. Fa ho she shoes nim.
I think the chance of Felicity what me say
because
he could have gotten any Kaninja can say he could have gotten opportunity to play for the Germans. But what chances are done no? Because of that. Yeah.
National team.
Yeah.
Oh, he could have. Okay. He could have. And in the conditional clause, he could have.
What be for the chance?
He could have. Because we're closing the chance. Now the door is shattered.
But my point is that my point is but why is it
you people told Otuado say Uncle Kasa because our that Dutch connection no and the boys understand her Germany no omu watawe no into boy ne tisa kasa no into winning in Kasa some of the things a boy ni baby sa when say but you already have left-footed players say enough why do you still need me in your national team and that is where Otuado because Yamakachi told the boy say Baba Rahman has been the reliable player. But your friend be also on your day. On national team because Nebuchadnezzar forces you did attempt to give you you struggle into a person who also be fighting for the sport. Now be cut him when fighting for the sport. Not the same player no. Mudi ko catch the boy no. No send boy no etifie. Na otifie the same boy now ejina sunta mo de ko convince no. What is ma boni din na mo je onu no ofia. Eric
all right. So, but Ken, would you admit, say, the player should also know when in the company in who say it is not over.
No, at 27.
And that there are other opportunities. After this World Cup, there's an AFCON coming. There are AFCON qualifiers. There's another World Cup coming. You know, so but the other side is the players. So. You don't have that lifespan that you are sure to say. You are going to be you are not as sure to say you are going to be at the next AFCON. You are not as sure.
No, and my point is
that it's not as if say all things being equal.
Okay, something might not be there. Something the way be said no. E when emfa we emfa hompo. Na obi say no. Saade na aba utim. Sa nyansa na wo dia kan kama no. Enu no bi na nkose kodereku. Enye ye na yebe. O say anya play na be hu.
And the conversation
the responsibility from the people dropping the boy and the catcher will say there are more years ahead of you into this when I said the timelines in the baby
because of the circumstances around the call up the necessary conversation of course because can no player say I'm Ghana Premier League even abroad no but I'm not need for be crying a normal drop they are fine but if there is an earlier conversation that course with regards to his call up and now you are assuring him it's going to be part and all that I'm far maybe Charlie
whoever is involved coach no and the handlers of the Black Stars no not any right to call just 26
zone.
But said the Kaninja can I have no reason to doubt ne informations now they might now say what is information in money panadia then obuomu no say ochene de ntia wontimi mfa ne nko he might be hurt he might be disappointed. But at the end of the day, realities will set in and obejiatum. But what it is which of course I am tempted to believe because of Kaninja Asana or can I say that conversation went on there. Then there's a little bit of disrespect towards him. And in as much as Onwan publicly haven't said anything, no. For the family to come out means that we're complaining one or two be the and then the national pride and also beti man for money at the end kasa but then yes say achia emuye
you think this is going to affect his future call up?
Of course he can decide to, but I am tempted to believe he won't.
Not on his part, on the part of us, on the part of the FA, on the part of Ghana, us in the OAE, you have a friend about
but there be on Kasan Kasembia
the family
the family no so Ghana for
no family they might be talking
exactly and ebi I know what Germany and I know of Kasa or Ghana has ebi kono onim PCF man has onim Angel man has onim Asempa man has onim
ebi no nim
but you can
people are funny no what fanu na Maguire kra no wo fa nkasa
Senso for mo go fa o ya drop you go fa no wo fa bet na
pa kra no uhu se ne wo fa ne maame bi efri Ghana e na wo si omo so
na odinya no
say boy no he wasn't onye ready so obet onim ne mo ye okroma nto onye ready so obeti obia o and we use so ne wo fa ne maame the respect zone the boy lowered his stance for them say me ntie ne me wo intine wo fa na oba air no ene sabe ni ode be keka ka ho no out of pain say mo pa akora yi me ana mo disi me so me ne maame anadwo de so because utie ni wo fa so kasa odu baby o ka say the boy without blasters he's even living his better life almost our boys no 27 obo you know Berlin he doesn't need to play Bayern Munich before you can call him a big boy to his own understanding
Bundesliga
butterfly
Bundesliga or a starter
are you not a big boy? People see you, we work together, people see you every day and cherish what you do and your personality. Are you not a big boy? Sanity. You don't need to be at a certain level before you can be called a big boy.
Okay, guys.
But one man be able to near Quadada and a basso or mra. He said better than a Quadwaji Bushenedi.
Aprofonso de wani enu anu.
Wọ́n ṣe kọ konse ebe mu. Oh yeah, most likely. So
because what deceiving? What I say? What deceiving? What that?
Okay, normal collab den kenye hwe, but I don't know. It goes beyond just a normal collab. I snobbing.
Why na Oma wo sa we ni say ni yiri ye broni or the number first time in Ghana or the omo ba ha mom be di holidays papa no kokuma akoko won kra nanim. Yes, free holding Kurani free Ghana.
What's the whole
Abui Prepzone no Coca Mami. Say so muhu be da no anu Kurani so mo Ghana. San o mo
ma papa no ye boy. How did you feel
animal abuse.
Right, yeah, fantasy league be Ken. Yi coach ne mame na yenhwe code ba komienu bia na ya behwe asana ya story so ne ade perhaps who is our winner? There's a passport fantasy league ne winner no obi the suggestion abasan ka be a first 5 and a first 10 ke yemo machede
David Hona Boadi defense.
There be say initially agreement
Mustafa Jidin was say ball second him.
Yes.
First. In the next 10 years, Gaso na di second. Kojina. You say one agent do do pa. Nya one out of second do pa.
As na for the third man, say obiti si abon.
Obiti go ya. O say what of some you yembo say area. Perhaps we are not mahone Eric, let's all be honest to ourselves. This FA is not going to issue any statement about this guy's issue. And let's all be honest to ourselves that this is not the end of the guy's this is the end of the guy's Black Stars career. This FA is not going to call him again. No, the exclamation sign can see a shirt. This is Togbe Two-Face from Atiko Kokompe. And maybe say, is it going to be the end of the road?
I'm person me read the cry. Say, official match in my no. Minimum the chances of switching back
in a friendly.
What's what did 27?
27.
What's that?
Our age is so bum.
Yes.
Well, Honorable Paul Asamwejima. Prepzone 30th. Obesi form. Ose on to me shayenta emien kwotema sa masa. One message in here enti ano wasama no. Enti was a atifi semono. Support wo message ni mu. Tomorrow's program wa ha. Something so ha. The something room support room tomorrow's program room
connect
yeah fill in the blank spaces. Yeah, on a fantastic evening.
It's very a Prepzone for supporter.
What's it tomorrow's program?
Prepzone
now chamba about tomorrow. Oh say Arsenal need it just out nankan. Arsenal need them yina yin share yam prepare ni ade kwabs wo ina emra so Mame, some of the things to look up to this weekend. Na yen share any one some so here. Na ya mama fusika kakrendi. Ye kosa I don't know.
Of course, Wolves Besha Ghana to Zone. Obesha Ghana. Wales. Yeah, Wales. Obesha Ghana 2-1. 2-1. Obesha Ghana 2-1. Yeah, Wales Besha Ghana 2-1. And you can say Ochina game no. Ochina game no. I'm looking for a full-time draw. 1-1 most likely. 1-1 most likely full-time. A extra timer. Likely sas na betumi akwaji win no, but full-time no. Be share 1-1. Our full-time. Both teams to score there. Non-negotiable.
Both teams to score.
Yeah, both teams to score. Me sure say Sikenu gusu atia na etiba fem. Because someone will say most likely say no ebebo. Nte gusu tia etiba fem. I think 140 something. Both teams to score. Yeah, 140 something.
Okay.
Both teams to score. And total game no.
Total game
no. Total shot in the game no. 29 plus total shot.
Shot.
Yeah,
not on target.
No, anya on target. Shot na nkwa. Ye bona fa wiem na fa nchen. Na shot near 29 shot. About or 2 CD and 8 pesos. Ubetumi de wala say guso.
Cool.
Yeah. Corner kicks. On sa na bok corner si pa. Yeah. Na match we dey. Emu ya dey mo say ejanu ne corners ne dey. PSG nso attacking team. They likely say corners no ebeba pa because defenders ne be defend gallantly. Corners no 9.5 endu 2 CD papa 1 CD 99 pesos.
Cool.
But me say you know me metumi corners 10.5 11 corners or more ebeba or 2 CDs and also for last to so yeah or 2 CDs and also for last to so the options dey be na me ma no yeah
boy. The we no kakabone awesome kakabo de cover de
oh yes answer me friend saying I dear your friend no bet builder belt builder no bet builder no a more opportunity to combine from 1 to 8 options in a single game.
Okay let's go there. Yeah, that's
one game no no
bit me afa we have for but about say e say na gba na
o say ni na gba ba ko say ashe.
It's a bit for both teams to score. No ko win or draw. No ko over 1.5. No ko under 3.5.
Good.
No like say bobo.
No so e be player shot on target. We dey na 8 options.
The one game with me discover there.
Yeah.
Abo.
We
right.
What's sister we deal to na white.
Oh dey me ba so. Pops.
Yeah, Eriko.
Our winner.
Eriko, quick one.
On our YouTube page.
Yes.
Bengazi Fatoso.
Or the atoso. The Odika no your friend raw no condom. Raw no condom.
Certificate number 5.
Certificate number 5. Me top 10.
Top 10. Okay. Yeah, certificate 10. 10
year Jesus is enough FC. Ni di ankasa di Jesse SL. Ono di 10th. Yeah.
Okay, Jesse.
Your toss 9th no TSJ Dynamo Stars. TSJ my. Ni di Asensio Modrigan.
Okay. Bengazi certificate 10 ho.
The authors who 8 no your friend area council. Yes, ni team ni din area council but no ankasa ni din di Joy Kugbaga. Onya the authors son no your friend Florine City ni team ni din Florine City. But no ankasa ni din di Ahmed Tijani Adam.
Okay, that's nice.
The authors nsia your friend Chachankwa 2. Chachankwa 2 authors nsia ni din ankasa the Levels McManaman.
Chachankwa 2.
And I do to so enum ni team ni din ye fe no 89 Demons United. 89 Demons Reunited.
Okay.
Yeah, ye fe no Hosi Akolache.
Okay.
Hosi Akolache.
And number 3 ya hwan.
Do to so en 9 no ye fe no Tom Brown Pulumpu. Ye fe no Tom Brown Pulumpu.
And me share different thing how. Because number 5 ye Tom Brown Pulumpu no. Number 4 and ye 89 Demons no.
Okay.
Oh,
okay.
Okay. It's your number 4.
Okay. Yenko number 4 no. Number 4 ni 89 Demons nkwa Demons Reunited meboa. Yes. Your friend Hosi Akolache. And I do to also me and your friend nothing spoil mob. Ni di ankasa de Albert Adodankwa. Albert Adodankwa. And I do to also me no. Your friend ni team ni di ni your friend Mako FC. Ni dino susu ya Mako FC. Mako. Ni dino susu ya odisu Mako.
Okay.
By the no here kesi pa odin kunim. At the end of the 38 fixtures now you bo the bia week 1, week 2, week 3 na captain ya de ma Haaland, ya de ma Bruno, ya de ma we do di kind no. Your friend no raw. No condom.
no condom.
Yes, raw no condom. Nidino even Desmond Namechi.
Desmond Namechi.
The
total points or the
total points on 2,330.
Wow, 2,000.
Yes. Nidinde raw no condom. No condom kwa de tosumiensa. No condom I.
No condom the third.
Yeah, the third.
Oh, really?
No condom. Inti baby Ovia Desmond Nameche. Congratulations.
Okay, so like we did, I think last season, surprising you winner, no?
Exactly.
Yes. This year so you best surprising you winner, no?
Raw no condom.
Nipa no surgeon show the buy second no first no we will think about it and see the bit tomorrow next season.
Yes.
We will see what we can.
Because beginning of the season you said you be decline no and na you be born abaso. You be decline no you be born abaso. You can sir. In this is here there. Into raw no condom. Minimum say utie ya pa.
Yes, congratulations.
Yes, Desmond, congrats.
Congrats pa ni ade. Abusia ochena yen na ye show ti Havana Tema Community 9. Yes. The Asempa FM UCL Fun Day. The Asempa FM UCL Fun Day. PSG ni Arsenal. What are you talking about? I know bad thing. So UCL Fun Day so bad from an park we see you so look any idea. Bella obo penalty. Bella kwaba.
Eric.
Bibia fine.
Namiadum.
Great. Now are you ready for the penalty shootout?
Hey. Ya say ya hu. Bibia dem.
Mama say short na ba. Say penalty and fat was amo.
Certain abo. Me say some momo bo a mo share boxes.
Yes, share dross, yes, share pants,
mo share pants, mo share support.
E be also share.
Na no akoye ye na toto fan je no wan share. Na holders.
You be hold this one mu.
And you say we lose a hold. Yen tight.
Wow. It's Ochina Bede. I know the ladies time crew and the girls crew when you more rap live.
Sure.
The Odahomasu crew more rap live. Let's see Havana Tema Community 10 and 10 saying 9. Some heard 10 o'clock on Tema Community 9. I know better Pani idea. But then you made it more.
And I dare say you see the best solve a problem with you. See how can couples fight fair and come out stronger after conflict?
Okay. Come out stronger after conflict.
Yeah.
Okay. One thing I make a share me before people say, so when you're ready, so be go away now. Oh, I didn't time here. Even in a relationship, why I ready so but if you are not ready to leave, that's stress now. No, talk about it and move on. Talk about it. Talk about it. My name was said, when you will Jimmy on Alpha, I chop anything. Just say I'm sorry and move on. Why are your partners in an angel? Just say sorry. Yes, okay, sorry. So you continue doing the same thing. You said,
we need that.
Yeah. I be also on cancer. No, I am no friend. No magician. You're not a magician. Communication is everything.
Yeah.
My name said you are not happy about it. Why not? My name was so the opposite can be a cabaret and so be yen when I say my name was so talk. Na mani mu do we dia dia me ma nyini ye. Talk about one trans na mu nko bo. Mako too far. We okura ma na match we no asa check go na sumbo ko. That time dey ade dey be kan be ebiti. No ka go sumbo ko. Wa hu. I'm sure with maturity and communication no. I don't know why conflict back with me what where the extreme ones are leading to divorce.
One say bi wo na other partner no chantro. You could see clearly say asem ne nya no kure.
Ese bi otu
ya chi wo clean. Onyin tumu mpacho.
So go for some pa we dey mahwe ase.
Sa.
Fache me. Menye biom. Fache me we dey. Bi mo so ye no with him.
Tino de takashi tini.
Madam for me tie me ya be some way ba. So no be in laptop no. Laptop will be in WhatsApp also. Ni re fi no tu kwan. On fi also Wi-Fi or and it's connect there no. Me nim how ade na en fees ade ne so. Oh na yere di komo fan mo chat there ade no. He say oh no cry off your board up. So movies na wall laptop no so ne bi. Or the password them man no yet. So na yere chat no in this movie which movie no check the movies in the 20 minutes time I feel na yire nkomo no nsisi so ekofom ni ade no afre na yire refer hello please I'll call you back akwara ni su kwetala line say na yire ko intercept nye message ba ko messages
different
sister emu enema kakraka sam emu videos ni ade gigi obaye no na se say ye kan girl no tena se say papa chone ne onkomo on kind of crenchen apart from ono de oye be man to him but dey man bi o ho a oya we so wa ye bi o ha so ka kire na the lady ne kan get say ka call no na ye dey adey me no turn me unni bi ni dey adey tina we yire ye asaka takashi no say to ye twi e kiki no onim say gun evidence of what and the day opia yin na prayer brebe su sebre ne de odem pronto na be su bi wan and then dey mume respect them again bonani na osu wa manense the following day ofi adwuma bae o sign ebisao be say e hokra de chairman obeto ne nsa ni na girl no friend obusuafo ani obusuafo ani so ko gaga kakra e for na again started so evidence na pay Pina chairman when so started TV. E wa chairman. E kotojego from bra. Kwan Facebook go you sum mama.
Someone get be kan boko wo dem.
So worry bi.
Someone get be kan boko wo dem.
Didn't track them as be yemi egu so. They said me nim nyansa bia. But look at the things you are doing outside.
Yeah, you know.
I question anybody be a kese na wo here. Yeah. Kwa ka chene ge ba go se na ire free mu.
To that extent.
Say go again by na yet to call again by few abebo. Again by who's a picture so on so my wife. And she commodity him no just are you sure your wife is dead? So I wo when German call me you. Ntini nyina ka.
Mama menu.
Ya kuno ya obituary.
Oba na kwaka se ni kunu. Ewu anka wenya asem.
Again so nware ya pagan ne jobi. Ke so na breakino.
Oh,
sama make yes small
ade passe
me manafo no afon no asan why ono nso dada no asan afon
onko fa ne a o ka se ne yirewu onko fa ne se wo hu ade no nti ni amope no mum protect
bi me ma no asan no ye kan na
protect
oh yeah nyina open yire so oh ye nyina open yire
nti se di oba ne bisa ne se eye no kra no wo se hu se
wa anyamudi
wa wa hu bibi
adwe na bi o ye takashi so ne on me na be mu na me go takashi le ona ba chere se man sa che
ego
no I don't see no conflict about. I mean, you guys will just talk about it. Sure. And then I'll enjoy this.
Sure, thank you.
When you base that to be upon a train here, and then warm up to watch now. I warm up to watch now.
Sero si ochiamo.
Yeah, you call the horses here. I want to be joining her. I'm just taking Canadian Cansan so the quaps and of course the man Yao San no go. Pablo, I am a producer. Filippo 2K47 was in action. Yes, so Jeremu de Den na face so no. I Benghazi called Facebook Live. It's support from the entire sports crew of Asempa 94.7
Asempa FM.
Benghazi birthday send me review. Me the neighbor Bella show is yama misisi ya nafi ya fantu mansani yako kono sana na no choko no be show pa be show uma no beti mama na that table so sana oma
ama black dance
ama that table so nke be bo apa ne ade a enti ho asama na Benghazi media tum ne ade a but ene o guest ne be maka ho
da be manka
wo se ko mo nka mo yenso meka bi na ne se man nkwa na o hwe from the man perspective
ibetwa mama kwenya ibetwa mama 5 minutes bi na mo edi
o so ba se ka bi the panel na kasa ne ka obema be so ade akasa fi bema na perspective ana mo ne ntu mo ne
e be se man no bobo hu na ye hwe na next week ni I party of it
mo ne nti ya de okay yate ya da say and now the birthday of AC Quincywa Aqua Oya jimo Plaza FM. Yes, and yeah, but the news feed na no wese brofu ya enya sam keto akra esi Plaza FM. A happy birthday going out to you esi. Nyame shout no ton kwane mai. Nyame shout papa pomuden ene kwantenten na yesre e de ama wo. Bibi biare mfre urade, bibi biare be sore tia wo in any way or form. Ye brenase e wo Yesu Kristo di mo. Nyame ntetre wa hye wate. Na wakoma so bisade empaibo bia wo bo ayenni mu no. Yakopon mane mrem. Ate, ewo Yesu Kristo di. Enjoy your day. God bless you so much, AC. Happy birthday. All right. Which one are they?
I never know which one.
We on that say. O chena de wan. And now me minim. O chena de wan.
Chire wunsem.
Chire wunsem mu yi.
Chire mu.
Okay. O one here. So the 15 is officially the amount.
People's teacher.
We 15 the amount. It is you teacher how?
Asempa.
So teacher mosquito.
Eric's unim say no a footballer.
The bond dey one.
But we are way.
Oh, Sulia don't want.
Me the biggest people I say ni player no na
Sulia na Budroso.
Sulia.
Bond your bow, but you buffer the Sulia too much. Your bobo na we share training short 20 as well. I see teacher Jena Mosquito Mr. Kwamwa I saw we show happy birthday Mr. Kwamwa hey so no obon okay ngakra. Gusi.
Oh, 50 class straight.
Oh, bon man.
Adabraka eh. And then the birthday when you
I said they when you.
Oh, Fabako can see here. All right, take over now. Only girls into us live on Asempa. It's ball life.
Mami here see.
Hey, teacher say who young go train. So
nim.
No nim. No, Tian
is he a beautiful?
Oh, very beautiful. Free Music TV and a Plaza FM.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes, your channel and happy birthday going out to her. Yakopon Shana Palma and Yadia. Me the Kana Kobi. The Kana Kobi. You know, I could have I was like, come, a boom back from the Gubu.
But Chana Kobi, Kana.
Where's he from?
Oh, Tia Van
Aden. So see from.
Color party see from. This year, Tia Van see from.
See from. Come on,
Kenke King see from.
Hey, any Asamaba.
Kenke King see from.
Do North Canisia. Nakobi. What be so we on no kwana light in the door. Come on. Be out pebia. Ne yam chips today in the Koyi Bruta. Ne jollof no so they don't go there. Nakobi. Fantastic.
Me catch anything.
I don't so students.
Mwasi na kobi any student.
There is a man. Na kobi your student.
One car for the
Oh yeah, your commentary yo. Oh na bibi be bo mu ni ade.
Eric me see official Kenke King so rap.
Official Kenke King.
Yeah.
O chan de comment ne yen o.
And o dada. Oni bella na na.
O mama kuna no nya ya kakra.
Official Kenke King what mama say wa. Ni Kenke na o ya graduate.
Mame ya da say support here come up so o chance you be sure anymore e din crash say na be there the doc do emre me boa come on
neda mama China
shrimps no ne ade shrimps ne
neda mama China
hey mama China we have I hope so I'll meet you soon